Millennial Tavern. I am your host and your DM, Mr. Dan Spence. And we are back at it after the holidays, so everyone took a little bit of a nice break. We actually wanted to come back last week, but some people had some holiday sicknesses, and it just happens. Especially when you're out visiting family, and family's traveling everywhere and picking up everything at the airport, kids leave.
And sick toddlers.
Yep, and sick toddlers. It's kind of inevitable. But we are back at it, and we're happy to be back here after the new year. So I hope everyone had a little bit of fun. And I know we did. At least 2 people over here had a lot of fun. They did a little bit of something they want to showcase, actually, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so what'd you guys do?
We did a little bit of blacksmithing.
Blacksmithing?
Why's it gotta be black?
Because that's just the name.
Normally because you're very grimy when you're doing it, I think.
Because the iron when heated.
Oh, crazy. Did not know that, actually.
Would you like to showcase yours? Or do you want me to showcase?
You already have it, so.
Yeah, there you go. And then she made an orca short sword.
Orca short sword.
Orca short sword.
Orca short sword. Orca short sword. So that was some cool stuff. I know they're still going to be doing a little bit more work on this, but it was a cool thing to end up doing, and apparently we all need to do as well. Because I don't know about y'all, but I need medieval weapons in my life.
So I'm going to be starting up a forge, so if anybody wants a weapon, I'll send you my Zelle.
All the money up front.
For it,
Yeah.
and you may or may not
Prepay for it, and then you
can
could possibly get a knife for free.
Yeah, you start a Kickstarter, you just toss money in there, and then he'll get around to it eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe, who knows. But all to say, it's a really cool thing, and we're probably going to try to do a little bit more of that. Maybe get something on the wall to showcase. We'll end up seeing how that goes. But after our Christmas special, coming back into it, we still progressed the campaign a little bit after our Christmas special. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what exactly happened in recent events. So where are we, but how did we get here?
Got on a boat.
You got on the boat.
And that boat's floating.
Yeah.
Boat.
Do you want us to recap the Christmas event? Or
you don't have to recap the entirety of the Christmas event.
I mean, well,
you can just kind of hit the high points.
We pretty much got to the point where everybody was deceived into coming to the cave, and Alec.
Yeah, they came to the cave, that's for sure.
They were deceived into relocating themselves to the cave. Is that better?
Relocating.
Yeah. Themselves to the cave with promise of riches beyond their comprehension, and
they found in heaven.
Yeah. we don't really fully know what happened to them.
We saw them get killed.
Oh, yeah, some of them.
I saw most of them.
There were definitely
You
some of them
watched
that were like
a lot of them. You watched all of the noble people.
Arthur's like, well, I've kind of reached my quota for appetite death today. You're just kind of like,
so what's next?
So yeah,
I got 30 more up there if you guys want.
Pretty much once all that was kind of taken care of, the rest of the party made it back to the city, and then we all kind of departed, got on the boat, and heading to Shadowstone. And then we had some festive, fun activities.
We were given beacons, whatever they're freaking called, actually, stones, that we had to place at tablets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Runic tablets
that we placed at the top of Risenstone.
You did do that, yep.
And that I placed at the top of Risenstone.
You did?
In the church. And we're supposed to be putting them in other cities as well.
Yes. Yes. And the purpose of that was to help expand the psychonic reach of the Mindflayer colony. Right. Cool. All right. Anything else we want to go ahead and add? So you guys did end up picking up a little companion. Might be the way of calling them. A festive goblin, still dressed in his jingles and jangles.
Bojangles.
Bojangles. The goblin that unfortunately was left behind by Orca Santa because he refused to let go of him.
Is he gonna be is he our Boblin the Goblin of the group?
Could be. I don't know.
See
if I let him
No! Still too soon.
Something like that. I'm imagining because you guys did bed down last night, you're just gonna have this little goblin and he's gonna like Edar's just gonna be sitting there in this little cot, just literally like practically suffocate his little goblin. Like, just kind of wishing that he should make better choices of his life.
Dino resurrected. Dino 2.0.
Something like that. all to say,
Wait,
you
we
guys
should've-
do have that. You guys do have a little goblin companion in addition to everything.
have kept the cursed sword for it.
No!
I literally was
Wait,
thinking
it's buried, right? Let's go grab it.
Hey, little buddy, we got something for you.
Hey, hold on to this.
Yeah.
Don't let go.
Instead of charging, it's dying. It went from 10%
Let me
to
put
4%.
it into like an independent. Maybe it's just. I don't know.
Yeah, it might have to just stay plugged in for a little bit. But you could always just kind of go off your phone for the time being. But all to say, that's a little bit of a recap of where we are. So to go ahead and kind of pick us back up to exactly where we left off, you guys did get back on the boat. Everything ended up defrosting around after a little bit of a winter escapade. And everyone ended up going into their cots and bedding down for the evening and just trying to sleep through the night. As the night ends up going on, everyone was just trying to kind of focus on the merriment and cheer, while a little goblin was kind of suffocating over there in the corner, being choked out by Edard the Barbarian. So as y'all end up sleeping through the evening, I want everyone to actually roll perception.
Of the beacon. First real roll. Let's see.
Perception?
Wow.
That's a big old 9.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Let you roll your
Oh, roll my tiny
Six.
die, yeah.
Oh, switch it.
Yeah, it's 17.
We D&D. 1.
18.
18.
Oh, come on, baby. See that?
I'm trying to.
To get like a negative 2 to your perception.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to look it up. 'cause
Okay,
I know
so what
it's
were they?
something.
6. 17.
Okay.
8. You got a 9. 16.
11.
Starting off strong here.
Okay. All right. So actually, Scorn, you're gonna end up waking up a little bit earlier in the morning as you kind of end up hearing what is something kind of unusual. That's like not the normal rocking of everything that's kind of going on around you. But you're gonna hear some creaking in the boat. But you're gonna hear what is almost like a magical incantation kind of going on right over here next to you. Yeah, I might need to. It shouldn't be too loud in the stream.
It's looking like it's loud on the stream.
And I'm like, I
That's
can't.
the audio.
I can turn it down a little more. When I did my test earlier.
I'm like, you can try to talk to me, but I don't know what's going on.
What?
Well, let me know if the music's too soft, guys. Okay. So all that to say, you're gonna end up noticing not just like the creaking of the boards and the hitting of the waves. You're also gonna end up hearing what is almost like a magical incantation kind of going off as you're waiting for time. And as you end up looking around a little bit, you're gonna see what looks like Reginald and his companion just kind of off in the corner.
Was it? I mean, was it him? Was that? Did I notice that? It's
Yeah, that's
out?
what you noticed. Yeah.
Okay.
You kind of woke up and noticed that.
Okay.
Vale, no sé qué se hace. Pero no, ese tuvo una tierra convencional.
What you doing over there?
Hasta eso. Good morning.
Morning.
How
Is it morning?
As you end up kind of peering out through one of the little portholes, you end up seeing like the sun's barely cresting, like it's barely moving right now. Yeah, I can turn it on.
Turn it down and you back up. And I was like, fuck.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. But it's barely kind of like sunrise. Like think like 6 a.m. in military, kind of like breaking up.
What you doing?
Oh, just doing my morning prayers.
Go ahead and roll Arcana for me.
Nope.
That's a little cocked.
It's cocked?
A little bit.
Okay.
Nah, I was kidding.
It
It was like a hair,
No,
but
it's fine.
not enough to.
What was your roll?
Oh, what?
What was the one?
Nat one. +2. But I'm not gonna. I said no.
You're kind of like listening. It's like, what kind of a prayer is this? Like, I want you to go ahead and roll religion.
I'm also a cleric, so what I just know.
We're still gonna make you roll religion. So.
11.
Okay. You're kind of just like listening to you're listening to some of his mumbo jumbo just kind of like coming to you. You're like, well, sure, that could be a prayer. you're listening to a little bit more. And it's like, no, wait. That's not even a language. Like, what are you speaking? This is like basically just gibberish. Like, no, this sounds more like an incantation.
What you doing? For the third time.
It's like I'm sorry. I apologize that I woke you. It's just a small routine. Back when I used to train with the monks, we would just do writer, and along with this, just helps me just prepare for the kids. Just praying for myself as well as my
Anything
for a journey.
praying to anybody in particular?
Well, I forget the names.
I'm a cleric, okay? An ass. Got it. I always fuck up.
You can look at Discord real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I would vote Patreon.
What's your name again?
doing. Just general prayers.
Oh, yes.
The father, Holy Family, the father, brothers, sisters.
Pray to stepbrother. Honest. I'm sure the water says penis. Oh, penis.
No, I have heard.
I literally put.
I
the
saw
phonetics
it.
in there.
I saw it. I had
I literally put the phonetics in there for you.
I looked at that for a second. I was like, okay, put this in my head real quick. Okay.
Now I'm fucking it up because I'm joking around.
Guys, I literally put the phonetics in there for him specifically.
Facts. They're so fucking.
It's yours off.
Surely you can't fuck this up, right?
No, I haven't really met too many people that follow.
I can never. I'll never get past it. I will never get past it.
No, it's too good.
Oakiness.
It's
Okay.
It's like Uranus. You know?
there. You want to look at the pronunciation? It's right there. Honest.
Oh,
I didn't see the phonetics for it, so.
Well, I feel like you need to have the O and the K and the A together.
Anyway.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so 3 syllables now.
So just so you guys know, when it comes down to like the actual pronunciation, I base it loosely off of how like usually you have a language base. That one's based slightly on how the Japanese.
Okay, that actually makes more sense. Sure, let's go with that.
Weeb. I haven't met too many people that follow.
No.
Oh,
I can go into the long story if you like, but long story short, I'm a slave trader by nature. So, I came into belief of a heavy storm.
Our adventures through life do lead us to many paths. Some of these paths are not ones that we are out of, or we choose not to take.
Roll perception.
14.
Perception, right?
Yes.
You're gonna end up as you're kind of like getting that statement out. You're gonna notice that like your companion starts kind of like shaking a little bit, and almost like kind of like not like convulsing, but just kind of like shaking.
Do I see that?
You can roll perception.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I hope you would like you're more than welcome to join. I'm sorry. You have to
Go back to it. That's why I'll go
I appreciate
check the boat.
Um,
I'll be outside.
we can continue on.
Walk outside.
Okay. So as you go ahead and continue with prayer and you're walking outside, I want you to go ahead and roll Arcane.
Jesus fucking
Oh my
Christ.
god,
I was-
dude.
Need more dice, bro.
I was gonna say roll with advantage of because you're a player. because you would have heard enough of this kind of going on.
Jail. 16. Jail.
16?
It's okay. It's just gonna turn on that side of the board.
Straight to jail.
Believe
All
it
right.
or not, it wasn't a 1 now. It was a 4. But it's still single
better.
digits.
That's better though. So as you end up kind of like beginning to walk out the door and go to check on the rest of the ship, you're gonna end up hearing a little bit more of what he's saying. And as you're listening a little bit more intently now, kind of piecing a little more together after just waking up, he is 100% doing an incantation. And it sounds like it's something almost like the skill of like necromancy. You just like with some of the lingo that you're hearing and some of the things that he's saying, it doesn't sound like a prayer. And if it is, it's more like a necrotic, like potential demonic prayer, but it sounds more like a straight up incantation. Just based off of what you know about being a prayer.
Specific. My chance of out of curiosity.
It's no specific language. It's more so just arcane words. They're kind of pieced together to make this entire thing. But you could definitely tell, like, based off of what he's saying and kind of the motions he's going through, it's kind of derivative of the school of necromancy.
I didn't know.
So think
Bunga. Like, no, I mean, that's. No, I'm just like.
Whoa. Bungus. Among Us.
I thought you were just reading like an incantation in a specific language.
Sure, but I'm saying for the purpose of this, that's not even relevant. I'm just talking about kind of what you.
Correct. That's why I was like, I asked the game
Yeah, for sure.
Booga booga.
Okay, but you end up kind of hearing that. You end up hearing that as you end up walking home.
Okay.
So as you end up walking onto the rest of the deck, you're going to end up seeing what looks like actually the captain and some of the crew just kind of like standing there and almost like standing over next to the helm, just kind of discussing. They look at the captain, it's kind of like swatting people down, like starts actually scolding someone.
What is it that it means scolded?
All you see is him saying, you kind of see him like moving his hands around. It's really difficult to tell exactly what's going on. You can see like moving his hands around a lot. It looks like you can see like an irritated look in his face. Then some people are just kind of like.
Are we so? Where?
They're gonna be closer over to the helm. So.
Oh, this side.
Yeah. Oh wait, helm's not there. Helm's
Well,
back.
the helm is. I don't know where your helm technically is. Like you have your little shit right there.
Yeah.
So, is he up here?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, realistically, my plan was to make my way up here, so I would just like, I'm just gonna move it.
Okay. All right, so you end up going over there. All right. So eventually, you end up finishing your prayers and everything down there. Roughly about another like 20 minutes later, everyone else starts waking up, and the sun begins to crest more and more begins to kind of pile in. More sunlight begins to pile in the portals.
Oh. Going to get up.
You're gonna notice what is Reginald and his companion just kind of standing there. Looks like Reginald's actually like reading something or kind of messing around with his bags. His companion's just kind of standing.
Well, how long have you been up?
Oh, good morning. No longer than an hour. I usually like waking up a little early and just, pray my morning prayers, just start the day, just take a little bit of inventory of my belongings. Did you all sleep well?
As good as we could.
I didn't get much sleep. The rocking of the ship is still quite nauseous to me.
I might have had to relieve myself from the. After that, I would say.
You're not a fan of boats.
No, really, no. I would much rather be on land, but I'll make an exception this time.
Does the ocean scare you, or does it just make you sick?
Well, boats make me sick. The waters, I'll tolerate, small lakes, ponds, shore, streams, large bodies of water. I tend to.
You can't swim, right?
Yes.
It sounded very hesitant.
Yes.
If I were to throw you in the water,
You will not.
Would you be okay?
Yes, I can swim fine.
Then it's fine.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
Thank you.
You can throw me in the water.
Which one is that?
Bojang.
Bitch Bojang.
You kind of gave us a lot of trouble, so I'm going to say you probably was.
Yes, you can throw me in the water. That would be great. Please.
Well, I think we'll hang on to you for now. Who else? You might be useful. Earn yourself a wage, possibly.
Little Bojangles. Okay. Well, I don't know if you all are hungry, but I'm going to see if maybe this serves food or if it can some rations. If you guys would want to put on anything, I might just go.
That's a
up
great
top
question.
deck.
Let's ask the cat. See if he's got a cook.
Sure hope so. By all means.
Go on.
Last I saw him, he is top deck towards the front ship.
You would definitely hear them talking now, like right now.
So he's up and around.
Is that nice? Nice stab.
May or may not be him.
You end up hearing that.
It's just, yeah, that's all it is.
So as you guys end up kind of wrapping up that conversation, walking out to go talk to the captain, you end up seeing that there is there's like a little bit of a disgruntled coming from some of the crewmates as they end up kind of walking off in their direction. The captain's in there. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, what can I do you for? What do you need?
Good morning. Well, we would just. Well, personal question. How much longer is the voyage?
Well, we actually arrived at a decision here this morning. See, due to it looks like an anomaly in some of the weather out this way, we're taking a slight detour. So we'll be there a little bit faster than what we initially expected, but trade-offs, you know.
Side, please.
Insight? Sure.
Wow, another 4. That's
That comes
crazy.
working out
It's an
great.
11.
He seems like he's saying this in a very confident fashion, and he kind of is giving off the impression that he kind of understands not just the seas, but how to particularly navigate this region.
Exactly as the trade-offs to non people.
It's just part of the trade. It's just minimal stuff. It's time, everything else, you know. But anyways, you're just getting up. I'm sure you're very hungry, probably famished at this point, considering your ventures off trying to save us from the ice monster.
Orcish Center.
Yeah, that's what the one in the jails downstairs said. That's
This is where we got that little guy right over there.
and you're still not wanting to sell him.
No.
He's entertaining.
Don't really sell people.
That's more Scorn's thing.
I understand that. Where is Scorn, anyways?
It's
Scorn! Scorn!
Ah,
Why don't you come over here? We're about to get some breakfast. Yeah. If you all end up following me off this way, the captain's quarters are right over here. Just ignore that. Right over here, you'll find the chef. He's prepared some meals for you. Nothing too crazy, but just enough.
Appreciate it.
Oh, I'm hungry, Toad.
well,
You say?
thank you for the meal.
Alright, so as you end up kind of going off into this room, you're going to end up seeing what looks like the cook, and he's actually just kind of prepared a bunch of dishes for people. You see some of the crew just walking around. You're going to end up seeing what looks like basically a plate that ends up having some bread on it. It looks like some apples. They're actually kind of pre-cut a little bit, which is really nice. So the chef's trying to take care of you. You're also going to see what looks like an orange cut in half. Each complete. As it happens, you're going to have to come by and he's going to say, well, make sure you don't get scurvy. There you go. No scurvy. There you go. No scurvy. There you go. As you end up walking off into the room and getting Margaret, you're going to see Cynthia with also sleep. You'll be able to get them both up. And I'll have ushered off over there also. Alright, so as all of you are sitting down there, eating your breakfast, it looks like everyone's just kind of going through. It looks like the crew's actually going rather quick. They're kind of grabbing their meals and just shoving anything down they can. A couple of them are getting called back out by the captain, but people are just kind of moving in and out of there as fast as possible. Eventually, it looks like it's just you and the chef at this point, and obviously Margaret, also have Vivo and stuff.
What do you guys think of these dragons and everything coming down from the eye of X? Not very typical in this area.
Not that I've ever seen either. It's rare to hear dragons in this area, let alone, how many did you say?
Oh, you weren't there.
No, you guys kind of described it a little bit.
She's crawling at the string.
I know. She watches TV, okay? Oh,
That's my life.
Well, we initially killed two or three dragons.
Three or four
Well,
little
I'm
ones.
talking about that in Breach. They're crossing.
I'm staring directly at Scorn, like beaming, like burning a hole.
Yeah. I don't know.
Need to go for another huddle already. Don't remember.
Get out my little notebook.
I mean, I have one explanation, but I feel like there's more to that. Is strictly that? Is that really all it is?
Looking for that booba.
I thought there was more.
I'm letting you guys discuss it. This is.
I do know, obviously, it's that.
Yeah,
But
that's the only reason I.
what we just
Ah. Yes.
Well, don't
Wait,
forget.
where's Bojangles?
Don't
Is the end of
forget
the table.
that there are still natural hazards in the waters around the Ibex Wrath. And I'm sure the captain knows what he's talking about when he says trade-offs and things like that. Hopefully we don't have to prepare ourselves for any sort of easy walking off planes unless the snow. But I'm not too keen on fighting that shit. You mentioned Krakens. Krakens up on
And the fourth
themselves.
regiment from Sweden.
Oh, really?
It's good.
You don't look like you can. From how much I had to push you on the boat.
Okay, I think we can. So, if you guys don't mind me asking, what are you guys doing?
You're gonna notice is the cook's actually is kind of doing this. Actually finished polishing a couple of dishes and everything, and tossing some of the scraps into a barrel that's going to get knocked over. Just kind of. All right now. Whenever you end up getting done, you could just. Could see. Just dump your scraps into here. Put your plates. I'll deal with them later.
Will do.
I got some other things to attend
Of
to, so
course. Thank you.
he's gonna walk out.
So what are you guys doing? I mean, I'm grateful you guys invited me to tag along with you guys, but I haven't much. What is your main goal? Why are you guys traveling?
I mean, so you said at this point it's so like. I mean, we did kind of initially get together to beneficially make going together as helping. Wasn't got being a big number. But then everything kind of
Went downhill real fast.
once the city of Bike was
Right, city.
destroyed. Well, not at least so destroyed, but
We don't.
we don't need to be there. At that point, we kind of went into survival mode. We sort of been like, yeah.
I was not a bounty. I go in there now. Risen Stone. Ventured to
Oh, so okay.
kill the abomination. Or make the abomination that we had. My agenda is one, to potentially regroup with my brother in Shadowstone, or to avenge or take revenge on the Imperials for destroying my ship and crew. Potentially. Which happens to be in line with our friend we just encountered.
Okay, that is okay. So let me ask.
Very forthcoming.
Yeah, let me ask this now.
You're the first one to ask, so I'll give you the answer.
Okay, well, I
Give you
appreciate
all
that
of my
answer.
life details from the moment I was born.
So let me ask this now. What's your guys' plan now?
At this point, we're just. I mean, I know right now our initial plan to do the Shadowstone
Was to find out what's happening with you.
That was kind of my reason for going.
Like
Plus,
whole
yeah.
tentacle.
That is correct.
Okay.
We also know that there's a larger trade that's going in the area. Whatever we possibly need. It's a very big magical city compared to everything else in the area, so it was sort of our plan. Short term.
Sounded like you were going to say something.
Well, we kind of abandoned your best source of information for finding out about what's happened.
I mean, here's the deal. We don't even know if that's actually true.
I don't know if it's not true.
And I'm not going to leave the fate of my well-being to that thing. So, sure, we can find answers somewhere else, and I feel like the best place to start is back to Shadowstone.
I agree. Shadowstone is, from what I remember from time ago, that it was a magnificent place, full of anything you'd want to find. Anything you don't need to find there, it's there anyway.
We were told they had.
kind of say that.
We were told they have a massive library.
Have you been?
Shadowstone? Yes, I have actually. I actually lived there.
Oh.
And you know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong either. It is a place where someone could get massive riches. It is also a place where you can lose massive riches.
Yes. Very
I mean, the kind of goes both ways.
I also know that it is cannot be the most friendliest places.
I mean, most of the free cities, it seems like they're.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You're not wrong. But Shadowstone is a cool place. Well, we'll see that once we begin to arrive.
What are we going to do?
That's even true. I mean, with his smart and apparently manipulative be, I mean, that entire story could be effective just to get us to do what he wanted us to do.
Well, he did claim that the potential of the other brain.
But again, when have we personally witnessed any kind of art?
Well, I mean, it's you fought them on courage. So I'm speaking Imperial times, not that.
We understand that.
So you fought the Imperials. We had one to torture and escape. But we don't have anything really to say otherwise. Do we?
Well, the master said that you might have been brought. Effectively given its parasitic.
So I don't think someone would go to that much extent to lie to us through this very intricate story about stuff.
He could easily just
So-
killed us.
He could have.
Oh,
and
We saw how easy it was.
He did not have to let us live.
and for someone that can literally go into our minds and read everything that we're about to say or think, I want to say he was lying to us, but I feel like he wasn't.
I just, if I'm sorry to say, especially when it comes to what's there was no. I mean,
If you would like aid in research, library,
I
Shadowstone,
would definitely take the help. But
sounds like we have lots, well, many different things we can find to do, or
from the short time that I have experienced what is going on with me, and the short time that we dealt with my friends, I did not see anything else. So it's,
Didn't you communicate with him? Like, not just.
but that
the
does
map.
not mean that I embarked on that, because it's also psionic. I don't know.
I don't think that's. It's a little uncanny, the resemblance.
I mean, they literally were wrapping themselves.
and then you threw one of his.
But it cuddled up to you. And I laughed.
You grabbed it like a hamster.
Chucked it like a
That is,
hamster.
This is why I'm. Because it definitely is suspicious. At the same time, there's so many weird and magical things out there that we don't understand or have ever come in contact with. It's hard to say exactly what is going on. So for now, best case scenario, it's just a coincidence.
Best case. Sure.
But
That's
will,
real best case. That's actually.
We will hopefully find out when we get the ship.
Well, if you don't, then it seems to be the only other way of information. We press through, find the other.
Well, there's a lot more steps in between.
Correct. Absolutely. But
And
that's-
if anything, if Eddard is truly affected by the Elder Brain, the closer he draws to it, the more it might control it. So we just have to be cautious regardless. I mean, we're still, proximity-wise, we're still far enough away from the Elder Brain. It's, what's his name? Edwin? If-
You actually got it right.
Yes, sir. Do your
History
reading. Edwin is across the waters from here, so we are at least safe distance from him. But who's to know? Who's to say that it will even be safe? Just have to be cautious. Just like anywhere else. Pike was no different.
Reginald was not wrong. There's a few places we should see.
And how long has it been since you've been back to Shadows?
How long has it been? It's like ages.
They probably didn't have experience with overwhelming forces of Imperials in the city.
No, Imperials have never been in the city before.
Just one.
Shadowstone,
They have a
from
higher
what I remember, has been a very popular city with with locals, but because it's a place where a lot of nobles can come together and get richer.
Not just me. I visited multiple times.
Yes, the
Leisure areas between.
lots of leisure. Casinos.
Oh,
Yeah, so a lot of people visit it for that, but I mean, it's clear as day, no history and from what I remember. But as long as you have connections in there, you're good, you're set. I can't say that.
I guess the only thing that now is just wait until we get there.
Well, Lena, you've been fairly quiet. What is your plan when you get to Shadows?
I honestly don't know anymore.
We were so intent on getting the Shadowstone, learning things along the way that just kept diverting. But at this point, remember that. We're just getting away from Pike for the most part.
Pretty much. And we just get getting entangled with Imperials and other things along the way.
Local affairs.
I'm sure a purpose will arise at some point.
What's the worst?
Well, we
go
can at
somewhere
least
else.
I think we can all agree the library is a good spot to start. Definitely, but even if it's not necessarily about finding information about vision, you could find a wealth of knowledge about anything. I could even do research on if there's any sort of speculation about some sort of elder brain or anything influence upon the Imperials, if there's any sort of historical account of where they came from. I don't know. But we can do all that research then.
So I'm still curious. As far as a couple of things, we spoke the other day before we just sent of everything that just happened. You were away or below deck. So out of curiosity, just trying to figure out what happened. We all know what happened. We went through a scenario. We had a chance to leave. We as a group decided to go into a room. Treasures, and then we were pushed to a decision at that point of die or served. So we chose to serve, and then we stayed. So we all spoke earlier as far as how we came to our conclusions and how it ended up to an extent. Not everybody was happy with everything, but you kind of just left and got drunk at the bar.
So I did not need to know.
Why?
What do you mean why? I voiced it very clearly and strongly from the beginning that we could have just left.
But we didn't, and you didn't. You could have easily walked out.
Because I'm not going to just leave you guys there.
I mean, realistically, you came with those two. If I met you a few days before that, you had just met him. There wasn't many people who could have left. You could have said, Elena, let's leave.
I'm not going to do that. I mean, we've watched each other's backs even for a short period.
No, I'm saying say, let's go. And two of you have walked out.
But it's not just the two of us anymore. It is us.
Is it though? Because from our experience from when I joined, you had just fought people, because I went through your battlefield on the bridge. I saw the Imperial armies, armors, and everything dead. I walked through it and we got there, we fought some dragons together. And then we went up to this portion where we dealt with Elrond, and we went to fight find or see who is kidnapping Cynthia, and you just kind of went from attacking to now I like the Imperials because of a guy with a knife held to his throat. It was like, don't kill me, I want to be a friend. And then you agree with going into the treasure room and then stay at the town and do nothing. So it's very confusing as far as you saying us when you really haven't done it. Just not causing problems, just trying to figure out what us actually means.
Us is whatever we need to do for the most part. But I'm also not going to, throw my morals to the side. I'm not going to sit here and listen to the tyrant's threats of killing us.
Can you walk me back to my car?
You're gonna watch him. Margaret kind of shakes a little bit, and Arthur just kind of grabs her hand and starts walking with her. Arthur, will be back.
Even still before we got to it, what changed between when you fought the Imperials at the bridge and not even swinging your axe at the other portion?
Because we don't understand what is going on. I'm sorry, but here's the deal. We can't just assume that everybody is out there. Everybody is there. There has to be some line of truth somewhere, and we need to find it. Whether that means changing tactics at some point and trying to get information, see what people are actually trying to do. Because this entire time, we've been surrounded by a bunch of people that sell slaves and enslave people, treat women like crap, and then they're supposedly the good guys. I don't come from this area, and I don't come from the Empire. So for me, this is all fresh and new. So I can't say that the Empire is necessarily evil or necessarily good. I also don't really like the people from that. So I think we really need to take a wide stance and try to figure out what's going on. And you need to do the same.
You fled, your city was attacked as far as the Imperials. You fled, you fought them because they attacked the city.
It wasn't our
Like, was
city.
nothing
But
to
then,
say.
but you fought them on the bridge, did you not? Why fight them if you had nothing to get no quarrels?
Because they attacked us in the city.
So then
But that was
wouldn't that just prove to you that the Imperials are not friendly?
they are going against one side of the wall. So is the free folk of the city.
Well, you can't just sit in the middle at this point. You're gonna have to make a decision.
Well, before you make a decision this big, I think we need a little bit more information and find the footing of what we need to do.
Yes.
I'm not going to just sit on one side at this point.
Now, I can't fault Eddard for. You don't mind speaking. Yeah, so sorry. Yes. Margaret, I talk of politics. Anyway, I can't fault Eddard for wanting. We know that the Empire has been at odds with the Free Folk for however long. Since I remember. I don't know exactly what their interests are. All I know is throughout my life and living like that, we were fed information that, the Empire's back. And I believed it. I still do believe it. And I think that if the Elder Brain business is true, or if there's just a speck of truth to it, that there is more than meets the eye, and it's quite the fact-finding mission to see what is actually happening. I don't want to pretend I know what happened to Pike. I don't want to pretend I know what the Lord was doing. Apparently there was some nefarious schemes going on with the Lord, and some demonic ritual of sorts, and gathering of artifacts to that end. I don't know. So I can't fault Eddard for initially choosing caution, even even if it was given an opportunity to do that with the Imperials. Now, I will know I wasn't there with what happened with Dina, and but that was probably the first chance you had of just having a conversation beyond slashing someone's throat out. Or on the bridge when we were trying to do an ambush and then we got it.
The facts are still there. Whether you want to stay in the middle or not, the fact still remains. Attack Pike. Whether it be for some relics or something shady going on in the underground, it was still a massive invasion. No preface to it. Lots of innocents died during that siege. Am I incorrect?
We barely got out of there ourselves.
Exactly. And now with this information, I think you guys are still working. We're not. It hasn't grasped you guys enough. It may be a hoax, it may not, but the fact that the Empire might be working with an elder brain, this is probably something that not a lot of people know or being controlled by it. Okay? It's one thing if they're being controlled. It's one thing as well if they're being influenced. Who knows? Maybe the elder brain is the one that influenced them to attack. I don't know, but this is something that we have come to know. And I feel like the answer might be a little clear right now. Empire seems to be wanting something and trying to get the power to get something. And they're not afraid to do anything to get what they want.
Now, I believe that we can benefit from taking a cautionary stance towards them. If we come, say, across another agent of the Empire, we don't have to immediately resort to killing that person. But don't forget that knowledge is power. Truly, if we want to be as informed as possible with anything that might be going on, we have to at least be prudent enough to not give them any source of vital information. So, I agree. It's a bit daunting to think of, oh, well, maybe we can do something about an elder brain control fire. No, it's a lot to think about. But if we are just us few mortals, and I think if we can get the attention of those who have more power, even sway them to our side of or our cause of trying to find out more information, or just you get what I'm saying? I think
I get what you're saying, but
we just have to be careful.
at this point, who could trust?
Well,
We'll have to take everything with a grain of salt.
yes, and that's really what it's become down to us. It will be. I'm sure there will at least be one answer in the library. That answer might lead to questions that we don't have answers to, but at least it's a start. So, I believe going to Shadowstone, yes, I believe Elder Brain bad. I think we can all agree Elder Brain bad. Empire hasn't been all that nice. Dealings, neither have the free folk. Nobody's perfect. So, let's focus on what we do know, what we can find out, and what we ought to.
But I think our mission at Shadowstone is more knowledge-based than what.
Well, I want to get Margaret on this.
Well, I mean,
She
meant more of gaining.
and she
time.
went. She's a potion machine. Have you seen her work with that?
She's good with her hands, huh?
She can.
She didn't really mix it up.
Yeah. Whew. Give her some leaves to grind. She might not have the teeth for them, but she definitely has the.
You would know best.
Them gums.
Does that clarify things?
Yes, it does, at least for now, so. Right. Shadowstone it is, trying to get more and posing threats all the land.
One thing I do want to say, even though I've been talking. Sorry. I do. Okay, well, as long as I'm not annoying everybody. And, well, at least. Scorn, I know you are very for the free folk. You are of the people, so am I. I am from Pike. I do find myself in line with free folk quite often. But I do understand where Eddard's coming from, wanting to at least think before anything happens. So, if you can appreciate his point of view, I think that will go many lengths for avoiding any sort of confrontation. I don't think we need to go back and forth about allegiances because we ourselves are a ragtag bunch of just trying to figure shit out.
Well, I think so. I don't disagree, but I think that sooner or later a decision as a group will need to be made of what path is going forward after we gain whatever knowledge we do. And because
that might change our minds. That could sway what we do.
Correct.
So I think keeping an open mind and being patient with one another. Being patient with one another and understanding. So we're not forcing anybody to pick sides. Let the truth reveal itself and all decide together. That's how I feel. So we don't need any more ultimatums about the Empire. I get it. Believe me, they burned my fucking home down. I don't even know if it's still standing. So I'm pissed.
She said under her breath, like, you're leaving the bathroom. She just wanted to leave.
Vivo's here. Both Vivo and Cynthia are both here.
Yeah, we caught Cynthia up. Already.
What'd you say?
So we caught Cynthia up already.
Oh, yeah, she heard upstairs.
Yeah.
Well, we told her.
Yeah.
We told her what happened, like, in town.
Yes.
For-
Like as we were leaving.
She's like, hey, where's everybody? Yo, you won't believe it. She's like, oh.
Oh.
That's too
TikTok is broken, right? Wait.
Oh.
Right.
I pick up my plate and I go clean off.
I do the same. Wait, so that's the plan then. Now we'll wait to find out at the library. Shadowstone.
Here's to a great journey of trade-offs, whatever that means. Find out what the captain's about to take us through. Shortcuts, I heard. Doesn't usually mean anything good.
Does a detour usually make your
I'll walk out and I'm gonna go.
Alright, you go to the captain. What are the rest of you do?
Up my plates, go outside, and on to the bridge.
Going to read it.
Alright, so you were off in the corner somewhere at your papers reading.
I think I'm gonna stay in like little mess
Oh,
hall.
okay, so you're in the mess hall?
Yeah, I'm just staying here.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
I'm
Yeah,
probably
it does.
gonna go
So you go in for Arthur.
with Vivo
Throw me in
somewhere.
there for the cover.
Okay. So you're gonna go ahead and like kind of pass me through off. Okay. So as you go ahead and say it, he was gonna say, "All right, which I."
You had like 5. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what persona he is. Okay.
The Lord.
What so you want to talk over there?
Yeah. You don't mind.
Absolutely. I'll be there in a second. Let me go ahead and clean up my plate. I'll meet you over there. Then you going back to the sleep quarters?
Okay.
I'll meet you over there. And what are you gonna be doing?
I am going to casually walk up.
Are you in
Super
your little
cash.
spot
Go
right now?
join
So you casually walk up to Reginald.
Just gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk up behind him and then just kind of like, just be like, so how you feeling? Kind of like an abrupt, like catch you off guard, a little bit of like that.
This guy's trolling.
I don't know if I'm necessarily like holding the goblin. I kind of feel like the goblin is following me.
You're sometimes having to kind of like drag him and get distracted, but he is just kind of following you.
It's like a toddler. You just kind of.
Yeah.
I went
Give him a
just ran
baby
and off the
leash.
ship.
You wanted the backpack one.
It just looks like a little one.
See if it's
Like the leash is a monkey, like it's a monkey shaped leash. I love that for him.
Save a tablet.
I wanna watch Skippity Toilet!
Alright, so Edard with his monkey approaches you. So
Whoa!
It hurted his monkey.
So yeah, I'm kind of like coming up, just kind of like patting on the back, kind of abruptly.
you're gonna watch as you do that, the companion just kinda like looks at you kind of
So how you feeling?
Yep.
The breakfast. I'm tasting it again.
So what is your deal with sea travel?
Sea travel. Barely do it.
Or is that why you're not feeling it?
Pretty much. Never really, like I said, never really traveled through boats. Stuck mainly to land, to mountains, forests, cities, towns. The thought of being on a boat never appealed to me.
roll perception. Both of you roll perception actually.
19.
Excuse me. 11.
You're gonna realize that your companion is starting to like move a little more like aggressively, like kind of like in your direction, just kind of like kind of just getting into their position. You're gonna end up noticing like kind of the hood ends up coming up like a little bit around the corner, and it seems like it's kind of looking at you. And as you kind of see the companion, you end up seeing what looks like kind of a side profile of something that just immediately just kind of like gets covered by shadow.
But I'll be okay. It's okay.
So why are you standing on the edge of the boat if you don't feel?
Well, I don't want to make a mess on the ship,
Careful.
so I guess let the fish have the rest of my breakfast.
Well, this will be a good experience for you.
It's an experience. I wouldn't say a good one, but it's an experience.
So what should we expect when we get to Shadowstone?
Well, Shadowstone is a lot of everything. Lots of patrol, guard, regular city stuff. It is highly tiered. I'm sure Pike had that. You have your slums, the regular district, the noble district, and Shadowstone is no difference in that. There are more restrictions though than just a regular city though. that I do remember. That's why I never really liked going into the actual walls. Excuse me. I would
so
only.
you didn't actually live in the city.
Technically inside, no. Outside the city, yes, but within city limits. Yes, I was more in the port district. It's where I've been. Of course, they.
That's fine. That's judging in the
Get away from me!
Oh, it's cockroach slime!
I don't
I appreciate their as you will come to see that they classes.
What was that done that the very next and some of the said?
I would really, really try to. Which reminds me, might have to. Well, you see, we can't normally go around the city as normal, per se. If you are a resident of the city, you have no rights to travel the city. But if you're an outsider, that's dangerous. Lots. Very, if I remember, very tiered. But I'm going to try to see what I can. Other than that, well, like I said, just mind the people, mind the guards. And just pray we can actually find some answers.
You're saying we might not be able to gain access to the live.
May have.
Are you outside with them?
I'm sorry.
You can go out there after you're done.
Go back inside.
I'm gonna go and keep bringing them.
Yeah, because they're outside. They're outside the shed.
That is the question I would have asked.
Because I think I should be able to get you guys.
And how you have connections in the city or
I can talk to some people if they're still around. Like I said, it's been a little bit since I've visited the city. Hopefully they're okay.
Hopefully it's not swarmed with Imperial soldiers or mind flayers or there.
Imperials, I wouldn't be worried about. Mind flayers in disguise, I can't promise. Said I've really only been in Shadowstone a little bit. With my travels, of course, I'm kind of fortunate enough to have a place to stay. Things got complicated, and I had to go back to Shadowstone and live in the slum area. But I'm sorry.
As you're saying this, you're actually gonna see your the companion kind of like him kind of leaning up and feeling kind of like I tried to like kind of like that.
I'm sorry.
You would definitely notice that too.
What was it about?
I was getting off topic. I will do my best to secure this passage.
We're you said you're not originally from Shadowstone, but where were you originally from?
It's been
It can't. No? It's kind of fog.
You know, I past memories of mine just growing up is just painful to remember and keep in the back ends of my mind and just tend to regrets. However, there's lights in the darkness. No, that light wanted me to do better. And all I remember was starting new in Shadowstone. And therefore, some time, and I wanted to improve myself. I started training. Not just my body, but my mind. I went sort of through a whole journey, the journey of the light. And that brought me to Shadowstone, to the mountains. Found a temple, and the monks took me in, and from time to time I would go back to Shadowstone. I'm sorry, I'm Rick.
It's fine. I guess the question you were just simply.
As you're kind of listening to that conversation, I want you to actually roll perception.
13.
Okay, you're gonna end up noticing what is the companion kind of like, not just staring at Reginald, but staring more so at his hand. As you end up saying, he looks like he's actually kind of telling this, like basically explaining it. He's like kind of twiddling around this ring on his finger.
He is a companion.
He is, but you notice the companion's kind of like staring at his hands and like his arms. You're kind of looking over there trying to figure out what's happening while he's kind of describing this. You're going to notice like a ring needs
Hi, you're distracted. Yeah, no, that is I asked the question. You're simply an influence.
Just remind me if I'm just talking for too long.
We get that enough about.
He's a knowledgeable guy. He's good.
Is that ring special to you?
Oh,
I just noticed you're
yes.
sort of distracted people.
It is very new. It's one of my most prized treasures.
It is how I am with my ex.
As you're looking at it, I want you to go ahead and roll investigation. As you're kind of like paying attention to his hands and everything, it's kind of describing as you're talking about your act. You're actually noticing that it's on the hand that looks like it would actually be a wedding ring.
So, were you married? Best?
Was. I was married.
If you don't mind me asking, clearly you don't have to answer, but what is the pretense for was?
Well, it was my fault. I would do anything and everything. She was my lights. She was the proposition.
She did not. She did not pass. Is she still alive?
She is. She's still. She lives on her.
You're gonna end up hearing like a wave that kind of comes through and shifts the entirety of the ship as you kind of grab onto the edge and begin to kind of come through a little bit harder. gonna end up noticing actually as you end up kind of going through both getting the deck saves. You have advantage in your deck save, but you're already pulling off the deck.
That's 19.
19.
That's 19.
All right, so both of you end up kind of grabbing onto there, embracing yourself. Your companion actually is going to end up kind of like falling back a little bit, then coming forward and hitting the actual path. As that happens, you're going to end up hearing a giant like clank and clamor. It sounds like the companion's kind of hitting the side. It just sounds like metal just straight up hitting wood and like dropping the wood. It kind of like backs off. You're going to see there's like an indentation actually on the side.
I'm gonna grab my companion, just like get a sturdy footing, like assassin. Like, are you okay? Well, now I gotta fix your armor again. Come on, let's take care of that. Good chat, Adam. Thank you. Don't feel too sick anymore.
It was good. Always good to take your mind off it. If you want to talk again, let me know.
I appreciate that.
As he ends up kind of guiding him and the companion off in a different direction, I want you to go ahead and roll investigation. Yep.
Oof.
All right.
Go blind for a
So,
second.
It's crazy. Like my whole rolls for this session have been like slowly going up.
so as they end up walking away, you're just kind of like holding on to the railing, and just kind of looking out.
It's like when you stand up too fast.
All right. So as you end up going and waiting over the cot area where Margaret's kind of laying down and sleeping with the tree, you're gonna end up actually seeing Vivo walks back in.
Hi.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, but you asked it for me. You asked me to come in here. I just
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to see how you were feeling about everything.
to be honest with you, Docs, I don't think it really matters much what I have to say at this point. It feels like everything's just kind of decided and done, and I'm just following along the track at this point. I'm best believing that there's not much is going to change the course of events. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure why you're with this party at this point. It feels like, actually, you know, if I'm being honest, it feels like some people in the group are really aligned, some people in the group aren't, and it's not really my place. It seems off, but if you consider going off on your own, I mean, I feel like you're uncomfortable. I'm just certainly going off of the body language you have in these conversations. Also, the way you interact with these folks. I feel like no one like them. I mean, I don't think I was far-fetched to say, even when we were back in the cavern over there, you spent more time with your own kind than that. So.
Yeah, I've been wondering kind of the same thing.
You ever consider going off on your own? I know you're probably not the most fond of Master, but you can watch it kind of walk around. Off Master, but I'm sure you'd be able to take him with his wing if something.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
I don't feel like you know something. Why are you following?
Well, it just kind of. Whenever I first got to Pike, I teamed up with a group of guys. We were just trying to make some money, trying to make a living, and then most of those guys are gone now. It's just that hard. But I don't know. I guess I just don't really feel like I have any other place to go right now.
Well, you always have an option. You know that. If this really isn't a place for you, I'm telling you as a friend, I'm not sure this is the best place for you. Now, of course, I don't know what's going on inside your head, but you know, I know things. You know things. The things that I know, I'm thinking. You might want to go look for somewhere else. I'm just trying to think about you for safety. There's a great many things that'll be coming up here on the horizon. I don't know if you want to be privy to all that.
Is Shadowstone not really welcoming to our kind?
Well, I've been through Shadowstone a great many times. It's not a matter of whether it's welcome. It's, I mean, there's a lot of violence unless you know nobility, and there's a lot of gang activity and threats of not just harm to you, but harm to everyone. You can definitely make a quick buck there. Don't get me wrong. You know, my time going through, I've done a little gambling here and there, just unless I'm ashamed of it, like shop around. But even on the way up to the IMX ramp, it's a dangerous place. And you know, I'd hope you trust me when I say that even outside Shadowstone, I don't think you want to stick around. I think there's a great many things that are coming here in a couple weeks that I reckon you don't want to be around. It's obviously your decision, but I'm telling you, boss, because I care for you. I care for all the changelings. I know the master and his breach is going to protect me and protect the rest of us, but while you are part of that, you're not part of us entirely. You are one of us in my mind, but not the master. I don't want to see something bad happen here. And I know bad things are coming. I feel it.
What other option do I have if I go off on my own? I can't make it on my own.
Well, there are ships that come through in here, and if you wanted to in Shadowstone, you could hop ships and get one over into the Imperial territories. See what the Imperials are like for yourself. I mean, if you decide to, you are the kind of person where you are the kind of person who you can take on somebody else. Now, taking on one of these fellows here in the group that somebody else has seen before, go ahead and build up your own persona based off that. Go ahead and start a new life over the Imperial reign. Just an idea. Ultimately, this is your decision, but boss, I really do want the best for you. And I'm truly thinking that this is the best thing.
I have to think about it.
I'll make a decision rather quickly because things about to start unfolding. When they start unfolding,
What kind of things do you see coming?
there's a great many things that are going to happen. And
Things that the Master's got planned?
it's just things that I know. I've been around the block quite many times. These kind of things don't end well. I mean, just pointing out one thing point blank, right? For the great time of war. Wars in the beginning violent. Wars in the beginning bloody. The time City goes down. Yeah, sure, we can go ahead and jump into a new suit. Make ourselves look a little bit more like some of the locals. Make ourselves look like Imperial. Try to hop in the ranks, but there's no place for young anything like yourself. Like, I can't push you off this ship. I can push you on to the path. This isn't something I ride that line down, but some of the other changes I was discussing. You only want what's best for you. We're always sworn to the master. We're not changing that course. We're here till the day we die. Not too late for you, though. I know you asked what my thoughts were on this entire thing, and this is the best way that I can convey that to you. breaking you lock. I don't want you to feel like I'm pushing you out because I want you out. I want you alive. The existence of our species is fleeting at best. We rarely ever come out. There's very few of us. If all this ends up happening, you end up watching 4 or 5 of us go down. Well, I guess we were destined to. You, knowing you got out of here and was surviving and kind, or making another name for us, I think we could all rest easy at the end of our lives knowing that's the case. Just think on it, Ron. Think on it. You're gonna watch as Leo just kind of walks away from that, just heads out to get back. Unless there's anything you want to kind of get him on his like. Okay. Alright, going to. Alright, so as you end up kind of sitting out and just kind of watching people converse and do different things, you watch people watch across the deck, watching them kind of stuff among themselves. The captain looks like he's finally kind of freeing up a little bit.
The shortcut. Well, I guess first, do I recognize where we're actually sailing?
Oh yeah, we're definitely we're sailing on a path towards Shadow.
Like, have I done it?
No, you haven't done this path.
So this shortcut I hear.
What about it?
What are we? You need assistance in anything?
Well, so you just say the shortcut we're taking right now is the best thing, but you don't really have much of a choice. I mean,
The weather.
well, if you end up, you see him kind of pointing over the sky. So as that happens, I want you to go ahead and roll a feature.
Nope. That's a dirty one.
Mine is.
Mine is one.
Yeah.
Roll 2.
All right. As you're doing it, you're kind of like, what? What is it? Like, oh, come on, here, Skull. Look at this. All right. You see over there?
Nope.
That cloud
Set up
formation.
too fast.
That cloud formation over there. It looks very much like not just a storm. It looks like some kind of storm would be coming down. Normally, when that happens, that's normally when we have the presence of some kind of a crazy monstrosity or something coming out of the water.
Oh yeah.
And the worst part about it is we've seen some of these other paths that come through. It will end up jumping right out, causing whirlpools, causing cyclones, and all this other. We have to avoid that now in its entirety. We can take a chance, but as I discussed with the crew, it's basically not negotiable. We are not taking the chance right now. So we're veering off over in this direction. A second, a little bit closer to the coast. We think it's going to be the best path forward because realistically, as we're going through, we are not going to be running into anyone directly. We have a chance of some things on some of the islands nearby, and of course we have some creatures we'll have to deal with, but yeah, I think it's a better bet than going direct with the serpents, direct with the krakens, dealing with not just that, but the...
Krakens aren't too.
Just go on, you sure you're a pirate.
As a joke, as I nudge.
Oh, Scorn, you're funny.
Yeah, it's to destroy a ship.
That's for damn sure. The fact that this one pretends to be around here is almost like a novelty of the Ibex rapids.
What have you seen lately in these waters?
Mostly, I've seen serpents of certain kinds, some harpies at some of the islands, but we're trying to stay away from the islands. I mean, I've seen like a gaggle of serpents kind of poking their heads out of the water one or another. So it wasn't anything too crazy, thankfully.
Well, they do appear. We'll help, or at least that.
Very much thank you about that, School. Appreciate it.
So we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit, kind of watch.
Yeah, go ahead, feel free.
Feel free.
I'd be upset if anyone else was staying up here. So you got experience.
If it's okay, obviously.
More than okay. More than okay. I mean, hell, You're responsible for not just saving my wife and my kids, my slaves, but I'm saying the city. I'm gonna need you for that.
Anytime.
You're hanging out on the top deck. All right. So you're gonna be in there reading your books and your papers and sorting through things. Anything else?
I imagine there's
Quite a bit. Yes. Leafing through everything, going to the old pen and paper and doing the thing.
Yep.
Right. Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm good.
Okay. Somebody roll a d20 for me.
Not me. No, could have been me.
Okay.
That might be a good.
Could have been me.
Could have been me.
All right. So as you end up kind of going on this path a little bit, you're gonna end up kind of feeling a little bit like a rattling in the ship. It looks like bubbles circling. The captain's gonna end up immediately just screaming at everyone. Oi, everyone! Silence. Silence. The entire ship begins to shake again. Ready yourselves. Ready yourselves. Everyone ready yourselves. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. You're gonna end up seeing what looks like Scorn. One little head begin kind of like popping out of the water. You see like a little head of a serpent begin popping out of the water. You hear somebody in the crew say, "Oh, thank God, it's just one of them. Oh, this is great." You're gonna end up seeing what looks like another little serpent head begin kind of popping up. It's like, it's two. It's two.
Is there screaming happening on the deck?
Not
Like,
yet.
Just not yelling, or like just was
Everything's
like
everything's pretty calm.
Oh,
Everything's pretty calm right now. The captain was definitely a little bit louder, but everyone's kind of calm. It's just two. What's going on? Are you saying this?
I am. I want to ready shatter.
Okay. All right, so you're starting to cast shatter in your hand.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. If I see, what you said, I've seen 2 right now. So if I see 5, I'm throwing.
Oh, where did you get that number?
I'm just. Wait, it said a small group of 3. Was
Two.
Well, no.
2 heads.
What you and I discussed as the captain. Second, a small group.
Yeah, small group of serpents. Yeah, like
But
3.
but he didn't say a number, right?
Yeah, I don't think you said number specifically, but.
Well, let's go 4. If I see 4 pop up, we're going for shatter.
But are you writing it in your hand? If you're writing it in your hand, then you have 6 seconds until you either are casted or not. So.
Oh, that's how that works.
that's how
That's
that
good to
works.
know. Can I hold the action? Right? Does that still work with
That is how that works.
Yeah.
Literally, I just hold for 6 seconds.
That's literally how that works. Because readying and holding action basically.
You're holding the spell ready to cast on.
Yep. 6 down.
You literally
6
just give
seconds.
yourself a trigger, and if the trigger doesn't happen, you're just
It's a time bomb, is what it is.
Well,
Yeah.
You doing it?
Either I'm gonna throw it. I assume I know how long I have to be able to.
Yeah, you know it's 6 seconds. Basically.
Yeah, so I'm either gonna, if the number hits, I'm throwing it, or I'm gonna throw it off to the side, off the ship, opposite direction.
Countdown 6 seconds.
Yeah.
not towards the sails of the ship.
All right, so you're gonna watch as like the 2 heads are kind of up there looking, like barely just kind of reaching the surface and looking around. Well, quiet, shh. And you're gonna watch as the 6 seconds
Rip up those
passes,
fryers!
and then both of the heads end up going back down. Okay. All right, so you rip the spell. So you don't have to actually cast it like fizzles, so you don't have to like actually cast it all.
It's just cast right there.
Yeah. So
And it's still a spell slot.
it's still a spell slot, yeah. But you don't have to worry about casting a spell on target. All right, hey,
Hey, it's fine.
everyone, go tell the rest of the crew. No more noise on the ship. Tighten down the sails. We're easing through. We just have to coast right now. We don't want to upset those serpents. Don't want to upset the serpents. Let everyone know across the ship. Go quietly. You're gonna watch the crew just kind of like running around, trying to like they're jumping
I have a question.
Okay.
Since I technically used a spell slot, and I used my can I fly?
Oh.
So is there a mast in the center, 10 feet up that I could jump to?
Yeah.
A crow's nest potential.
Right, that's I'm ideally going for a crow's nest.
Crow's nest
if
is
it's
definitely
high.
higher than 10 feet.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it should really.
A crow's nest will be more than 10 feet. You get like halfway up and start climbing the rest
That's
of
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna.
Straddle.
I mean, I'm sure that there's like.
There's something to climb again. I'm up at the top.
I just need enough Pirates of the Caribbean. There's ropes
There you go.
ropes.
Alright.
Don't worry, I'm gonna swing down. Grab one with my hand as I throw some.
I'm gonna swing
As
from the
heroic
chandelier.
background.
Alright, so you're up there. Okay. Alright, as that happens, will there rest?
Be quiet.
Yeah, pretty much. Just.
There's serpents around us. We don't want to attract them to the ship.
I'm gonna walk out from the room out on.
Yep.
Serpents.
Serpents, the sea serpents.
Are they poisonous or something?
They can wrap and engulf the ship. We've run through them a couple of times, but they're relatively docile as long as we just.
Just I wish I knew about this evening. Fuck, this is terrifying. Okay, it's fine. Okay, quiet. Just grab on too. Just stay quiet.
Anyone else want to do anything?
If he keeps talking, I'm gonna mage hand my hand over his face. That's not lucky.
You like? Sorry, are you? So you're staying out the deck now?
Well, originally I went inside to a room to tend to my companion's armor.
Okay.
And that's what I was in the middle of
Yeah.
doing.
So you would have known.
Alright, I'm just in the room and I'm just bunkered down.
Yep. All right. Anyone else want to do anything? Anyone else want to do anything?
Okay.
All right. Anyone who feels like they're looking around the ship, what side are you looking on? Okay. So, Elar, what side are you looking?
Just. Oh.
Okay.
What side were the serpents technically?
The serpents' heads were on the left side. Or, sorry, right side. My left, your right. Port.
That doesn't.
His left, right here, right?
Yes.
I want to look at this little port.
Port is right side, starboard. Starboard.
You guys are gonna
We're
do it
moving.
We're sailing! Let's go! Slowly!
Alright, so anyone who's looking at the left side of the ship, go ahead and roll investigation.
Left side.
The left side of the ship. Investigation.
Oh. We left to this side.
The starboards.
Not that side, yeah.
Starbursts.
Starboard. You said investigation? 16.
Okay. So you're gonna end up seeing what looks like another little serpent head that you can kind of start to see something on it.
Kind of like.
It's just like a small one that just kind of pops up.
I'm constantly scanning back and forth. You tell me.
You'd end up kind of like seeing Elar just kind of like waving and like pointing
That's where they're gonna come from.
No!
So as you end up seeing that one kind of like getting up like a little farther away, you're gonna end up seeing that looks like one that kind of comes up right next to it. You're gonna see two little eyes and head just kind of like.
No, like not moving.
As that ends up happening, you're not moving. You're gonna feel the ship kind of rock, and it feels like you've almost hit like a rock. You would have felt that.
I think we all felt that.
I fall
Yeah,
over.
they
I fall on my face.
Scorin, actually, where you are, I want you to go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay, I see how this is going. Investigation?
Investigation.
Nope.
Oh my
That's a
god!
zero.
Jail. Straight to jail. Straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Straight to
Yeah.
jail.
Do not go past go.
All right.
Collect $100.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything?
My papers probably went fucking flying everywhere.
They probably would have gone kind of falling out there, so you'd be kind of going around.
I'm gonna curse under my breath.
Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm just
Like
gonna
you're rolling it.
I'm just gonna continue
Just
to
roll
look.
again and again and again.
I'm gonna continue to look through the wall, see if I see anything. Just stay quiet. Actually.
Right? And you're actually gonna notice those two heads immediately kind of submerge into the water. The captain's just gonna keep on. Alright. I want everyone to roll stealth for me.
One.
You're on the
Bruh.
so you're high up. I want you to roll disadvantage.
Bruh.
Oh, you can't roll with disadvantage if you wanted to? Okay. Alright, so you roll a 1.
Same.
Oh, wow.
Got a 10.
What am I technically
Oh, wow.
So let's go.
off the one?
A 1. A 1.
14.
14. A 1. A 1.
10.
Okay, well we'll just forget about the 14 and 10. Alright. So you're gonna end up kind of like hearing the entirety of the ship just begin to it just kind of like starts creaking as the ship starts kind of rocking back and forth. The captain's gonna kind of like holding the actual like ship and just trying to really keep it on course as everything's happening. As that happens, you're gonna see what looks like one head just begin to come all the way up. And it kind of like begins to breach the surface, and as that happens, it kind of comes over the edge. And it immediately grabs onto one of the crew members. And the crew member begins to scream and immediately yanks one of them off. And after you're going to see what looks like another head pop up, another one. You see an additional 4 heads immediately pop up over the surface. And you see these giant hands just grab onto the top of the ship. And begins to pull itself up, and the ship begins to completely tilt off to the side. Everyone make a deck save roll.
I don't even know what the fuck I want to roll now. Everything sucks.
Deck saver.
Deck save and roll initiative.
7.
11.
7-Eleven.
Okay, so let's go above the 20.
I mean, the deck save first.
Deck
or the
save or the
initiative?
initiative? What are we doing?
Dex.
Deck save first.
Okay.
And then initiative.
Well, there were 7 for me, so.
Okay.
I did load the same for me.
Alright, so anyone so what are your numbers for deck save? 11?
7.
18. 7.
I got 3. 4.
Okay. So 18 is gonna pass. You said 7, 11. Okay. So 18 and 11 are gonna pass. Everyone else is gonna be knocked prone, and they're going to slide down that direction 5 feet.
Oh, it's right there.
Jesus, shit! Oh, fuck!
Right next to me.
It's literally a hydro.
It's literally a hydro.
It's literally a
It's quite wittily.
Literally a hydro.
is a hydro. Wait, so we should chop off all its heads. Okay, let's do it one by one.
Alright, so let's go to above for initiative. Okay.
Are we that surprised?
Alright. 18. Let's go. Okay, 18. So.
There, roll a set.
Alright, and let's go. Let's go 10 to 15. 10. 10. Who has the higher dex?
We have +3.
Okay.
So then roll
Yeah, go ahead and roll off.
Nat 1.
Wow, we're rolling like shoot.
I did roll like a god. I felt dog. So like,
Last session.
So, then it goes Elena. Arthur, what'd you roll?
7.
Sorry.
up. I also have 7.
Well, who has the higher dex? I don't think you do.
No, mine's minus fucking 2.
Edard. Okay. And then we have.
Wait.
What?
Bojangles.
It's Bojangles.
Oh, yeah, I'll roll 4.
Bojangles is not going to be fighting.
Ah.
I got 2s.
Bojangles does not have the crew will be assisting the fight.
What about
11
Vivo?
on the initiative.
Oh, you got
Do the crewmates have more than 5 HP?
We'll see.
About Bebo.
Vivo! Lofty.
So, yeah, Vivo would be in there. Yeah, Vivo does have a second one. We'll say that Vivo's in the end.
He's like, oh shit.
Yeah!
You guys are chill like
So,
that.
I think I gave the step block to you, but it's part of the step
What?
for Vivo.
Wow, they have so many teeth.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's on the D&D page.
Okay.
All right. So as the Hydra ends up getting onto the ship, okay, can we put it back? Okay. So as he ends up getting over top of the ship, you're going to end up seeing is what looks like a bunch of just giant faces immediately start coming down, trying to grab on anything. You know. So you're going to go ahead and have a lot of attacks.
Bye, guys.
All right, so that is going to be a
Is that a reaction?
Yes.
it is a reaction.
100%.
We're not saying it just to
You
say it.
best bet. Is
Okay. Oh, so what's that bring your AC to?
+5. Yeah,
Do I not have it?
Is it not
imagine a
prepared?
wizard without shield.
Oh no. That is your bread and butter. It's your savior.
That is a really good spell.
GG's, I guess. Go next.
Okay.
Well, she doesn't have to worry about going on her own anymore.
All right. All right. So that's going to be a 17 to hit, a 21 to hit, a 22 to hit, and a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Everything.
Did they just like quarter?
My
her?
armor class is
Literally?
13, so.
Yeah.
Oh, even
that's kinda,
with the
yeah,
shield,
you would've-
that
it's
would
kind of painful.
No.
Two.
I was.
One was a 17.
Was it?
All right. So that's going to be. Oh, so it's going to be 15. So 15, 10, 11, 7, and 7.
45.
You're dead?
Yeah.
That's 45.
She's down.
She's down. Okay, so she's down. All right, cool. So she's knocked.
That was like me in the dragon fight.
All right.
That speech earlier was just him saying, hey, you should probably look on backup character.
It was not actually, but
Hey, you're the one who decided to come back outside.
that was a heart-to-heart between characters. That was a heart-to-heart between characters. All right, so going to the crew. So the crew is going to go ahead and ready a bunch of crossbow shots, and that is going to be
A lot of crossbow shots missed.
3 hits.
Huh? Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying, why
They're
not?
bite size.
Sprinkles.
So you got 3 hits.
You will never see them
How
again.
much damage we doing?
I am not fine.
A decent amount of damage. A decent amount of damage.
Finding the step.
It should be if you go to the actual like D&D Beyond page.
He's on the Beyond.
page.
For the campaign.
It should be like a second level or third level.
Oh, I can bring him up.
I got it.
All right, going to Scorn.
So I'm going to cast. Where to go? Not Shatter. I want to cast. Where's the other one? Chromatic Orb.
Dramatic Orb. Okay.
Actually, you know, I can just step.
Honestly, I'm just doing fucking on the computer. That's a 25 to hit.
25 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, 25. Yeah, hits.
I fucking hope so.
It hits. Yeah.
You should cut off one of its heads. Just in case.
Come on, can you go down, please? Thank you. Okay, so that's gonna be.
I can interact with you.
Oh, I'm not doing fourth roll. Oh, sorry. It is Chromatic Orb. It's gonna be 5d8. It's gonna be a total of 25
Interesting.
damage.
So, sorry.
25 lightning damage.
25 lightning damage. Okay. So as that 25 lightning damage ends up coming through, you're gonna end up seeing what looks like one of the heads kind of begin to like shake and shatter and just kind of like convulse. And it looks like it just kind of goes.
Yeah, do it again.
Okay.
I'm serious. I do it again.
Yeah,
I use
that's
my,
fine.
I use my quicken on the first one.
it again.
That's going to be 16 to hit.
16 is going to hit.
Oh, alright, there you go. Yeah, there's more realistic answer.
Yeah.
Come on. Look away. And it's gonna be. Ooh. Okay, so that's 5, 10, That is another 19 damage.
19
lightning.
damage?
Lightning.
Okay. 19 lightning damage. Gotcha. Cool.
That would end my turn.
Okay. Alrighty then. Alright, going to Rich.
Okay.
Here, while you're doing that, I'm actually.
All right. I'm going to just open the door, just see the giant thing. I'm like, this is why I don't go out into the ocean.
You immediately kill him.
What the fuck? Okay. Hold on. I have something for this. Wait a minute. Look through my little pouch, see if I can find it. No. So I'm just going to pick out my quarterstaff. Just kind of. No. And then just kind of swirl it around a little bit and just conjure up just some storm clouds right above it, and I'm gonna cast Call Lightning on it.
Okay.
So
you hit?
he needs to make a dex saving throw.
Dex save.
Which
From the bathroom.
the dex save is.
In my roll, it's gonna hit. Nope.
No, Dan's good.
I know.
Dex save is.
That was a good roll too.
8 plus proficiency plus.
It should show you on.
Show you on
He's
the
calling
spell.
lightning on
It'll
his
tell you.
head.
Ah, sure, wait.
Dex save from
It'll
you.
tell you in the
Dex save for me.
For the high.
Okay, dex save for the Hydra. 14. 14
Is
dex.
if you back
He's going to
it's right
pass.
there, dex
Yeah.
save, dex save.
Ah. Huh?
He passes.
He passes. Okay, well, he's gonna take half of it then. Gonna take 15. Well, that's 15.
13?
13 lightning damage.
13 lightning damage. Gotcha.
I feel like I should be doing something. It's a
Uh,
fucking water.
And then, like, as I see that the lightning came down, I'm gonna close the door.
Okay.
How
Gotcha.
long's your clouds been?
Long time. It's concentration.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, going to Elena. Okay. Alright, going to NR.
Okay. I am going to. When something is frightened, they get disadvantage on attacks.
When something is
You have to move away from the creature. Basically, I think all you move is
so
away from the creature.
frightened, has disadvantage on
Frightened.
ability checks or attack rolls while a source appears within line of sight. The creature can't bully the person.
You can still, I think you can still attack it using disadvantage against something that you're frightening.
Well, I just
beyond
heard it. Pull back up.
You just-
Frightened
Yeah,
creature has
fucking
disadvantage on
strong.
ability text and attack rolls while a source of fear was if it's within line of sight. The creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its.
Quick pretext, really quick. Were we in stormy conditions prior? No. Okay.
You would have been last night.
Okay. Just making sure.
I'm going to.
You guys are actually avoiding the stormy conditions.
No, well, I just created it.
I'm going to cast Cause Fever. It needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay. 12. It passes.
And then that's my turn.
Okay. Going to Arthur.
All right. I'm inside and I hurriedly put my stuff in my bag. And then I will walk out the door that another door, or rather, yeah. He's putting it right on the deck outside. Bonus action.
Oh.
Craft a turret.
Which
Force
are your
ballista.
turrets you grab?
Force
oh, yeah,
ballista.
let's do it.
It's like a quarter, just. And then, as my action, I will cast a spell. It's called Firebolt.
Good spell.
Do it. Do it.
That is a 21 to hit.
21 is going to hit.
And I finally read Arcane Firearm. Actually, that's cool. That's great. That is 18 fire damage.
18 fire damage.
Yep.
Cool.
And I will end my turn in defense mode.
Alrighty.
Okay, Stone.
Going into Vivo's turn.
I could not pull up a stat block, so all I can see is passive perception. Passive perception.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, I can roll and just.
Yeah, just go ahead and make it a
With a longbow, I'm guessing. Hunter.
on.
Oh well.
Yep, with a longbow.
Roll a 4.
Okay. Yeah, 4 plus 6. Okay, so Vivo is going to miss, unfortunately.
Multi-attack.
No. He does have accessories, I think. No, maybe. No, he doesn't, because he's a ranger.
Yep.
Okay, alright.
Good job, Vivo.
Alright,
Slash.
going to top the initiative. So you're gonna watch as it looks like the Hydra's like dead head just begins to immediately just kind of like retract a little bit and falls off into the water. It looks like it tries to start kind of like almost growing their head. As that happens, you're gonna watch as the other 4 heads immediately come in and start trying to attack people on deck as it kind of starts moving the rest of its way up. It's gonna end up kind of like coming right over top of the lane. It's gonna go right through Winard with 2 heads.
Just gonna move my guy.
And then the other 2 are going to end up splitting off and going over toward you. So 2 heads going right to you. That's going to end up being a 22 and a 20. That's going to be...
Probably hits.
I'm doing his damage right now. So that's going to be a 14 damage. And then a 15 damage. Piercing damage. Okay. Going to you.
What's the damage?
So that's going to be 2 attacks. It's going to be a nat 20 and then a. So a nat 20 is going to be 17. So 17, and then that is going to be a 6.
Alright.
Not that bad.
Not bad, not bad. I didn't get all 4 or all 5 heads like that.
This is true. You didn't get immediately knocked like that. Going to the crew. The crew is going to go ahead and take back its crossbow.
So since one of these heads aren't working, we just can't break one.
Yeah, let's not do that. The crew's going to get 1 hit.
Oh.
Yay.
At least it's a free hit. It's a free hit.
That's 100 damage. No wish, right? Alright, going to Scorn.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt. It's gonna be a 15 plus 7, which is 22 to hit.
22 hits, yeah.
And that's going to be a 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage, cool. Alright, going to Reginald.
Just gonna open the door again. Wave his quarterstaff. They're calling down the lightning down on it.
Yep.
Dex save 14.
Dex save again?
Yep.
Fails.
Woo! Who wants that garbage?
There's 20 lightning damage.
20 lightning.
Yo! And and then first level spell bonus action. Healing word unobtainable.
Okay.
So you're gonna get 7 hit points.
Boom, mega big.
And
Yeah.
the word of the day is
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti brought you back.
Okay.
okay. And I'm gonna shut the door behind me.
You done it. All right, going to Elena.
Your guy just jumped back.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, hey, he has to come and open that door.
It's not opening, it's just.
But he has to attack the door.
All right, Elena, what are we doing?
Getting up is my action.
No, that's
It
just
just takes half your movement.
Yes.
Then I'm just gonna cast false light on myself.
Probably not a bad idea.
Yes, I'm right.
False life, we step away.
Step, get out of there.
But possible.
Or
I can see.
I can't do that.
Fine.
Can I do both?
What's that?
Yeah. So yeah, false life, and then I'm gonna miss a step. Probably.
Has to be a point that she can see, so she wouldn't be able to see that far back.
You could like Misty step up like higher than Scorn because you can go through.
I mean, I'm
Oh, you are?
at the crow's nest. I mean, you could see realistically
Either way,
up
it
here
doesn't
if you want to
really
go
matter.
here, but
As long as you're out of the reach.
and then you can still move. You have your movement. Just a half.
Well, half of it left.
So you have 15
but-
feet. So you can go. You can still go here.
Yeah,
Where you want to
you
go.
wouldn't be able to
Oh.
miss you step.
Yeah.
No, because I want to be able to still. No, that's all.
I know that part.
You know what I mean?
But you get your face.
You're welcome.
All right, so you doing?
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go false life and the missy steps. All right, going to Elar.
I'm gonna rage.
I like Claire. Feel a little enthusiastic.
Alright.
Pass the Claritin down the road.
Rage and then I'm
Feel
gonna. Ooh, that 20! There we go.
First one of the night, baby.
Yeah!
Here we are.
It really is.
I don't remember the last time I got a name.
So many shares.
I rolled so many nat ones.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So many ones.
Alright, let's
I'm on the computer.
Are you kidding me?
I rolled a while too.
6, so 12, 12. That's a crappy crit.
12 damage.
Yeah, at least you got max damage on that.
What?
And you rolled a d12, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, no, he rolled a 3.
I'm trying to make him feel better.
All right, so how much damage was it total?
It was 12.
12 damage. Okay. Yep. Cool.
And then I'm gonna do that again.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
No.
Wait.
No, that's a 4, well, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13?
I'm allowed to move my foot.
Sure, he's not gonna hit.
Well, come
Dang.
up here then. Get away from my feet.
Going to Arthur.
Whoa! Bonus action, Force Ballista.
Oh yeah, bro.
Whoa!
19.
It's gonna hit.
8 plus 12. 12 force damage.
Okay.
And then I will main action. I will look at the creature. Pull out my, still have my wand out.
Eat
Lead, bitch.
Okay.
That's 13. Oh, hell of a
13's not gonna hit.
I'm gonna take After noticing a couple of doors opening and closing, Intsa.
Fair.
And close the door behind me.
Very fair. Good idea. It seems solid. Alright, going to Vivo. So go ahead and make his attack.
Better than me.
I don't know. 6. That's a roll. Oh, man.
Nope.
10? I don't know.
No.
I ain't gonna do shit.
Okay, well,
Not even.
yeah. Okay, so that was Vivo's turn. Alright, going into the top. So you're gonna watch and it looks like the Hydra is just kinda like moving its heads around and everything, like it kinda starts to reposition itself and kinda get more aggressive stance. As it immediately starts to focus all of its energy over.
Is it completely on,
I don't know about all that.
Is it completely on the ship now?
Yes, completely.
Okay. Rawr.
Okay, so as it completely gets on the ship, I want everyone to make it next.
I'm going inside. Water. Oh my god! How many 4s am I gonna fucking roll?
Same.
21.
Okay, so 4. Okay, knock prone.
7.
Knock prone.
Just gonna lie down.
Gonna lie down for a while.
19.
You're good. Okay. So the two of you are the only two that are missing. Looks like the rest of the crew is basically knocked prone as well. Alright, so as that happens, it's going to end up being an attack on you. So that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Anyway.
It's going to be a 14.
Wait, is that a hit or is that damage?
14 hit.
Why he usually.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure how many attacks it was.
That's a nat 20.
Oh wow.
Uh,
It's only cool when we do it.
that's max damage. So that's going to be 25.
Power 13.
That's going to be a 22.
Good thing he's raging right now.
Yeah, I know. But still, it's not.
13. 13 person.
13?
No, you just took 11, and I don't think that was.
11 was from
He
the.
said it was 22. Was that another attack roll, or was
the
that
22
damage?
11 was the damage that I had.
No, I.
But the 22 was the hit.
Yeah. So give yourself 11 back.
Okay.
And then it was
13 damage.
Yeah, 8 plus 5, so 13.
11.
Huh?
7. Isn't it,
No,
isn't it
six.
usually rounded up?
Yeah, round it
Yeah,
up.
so it'd be 6, not 7.
13.
13.
Yeah.
It's half of 12 is 6.
6 and a
Yeah, so
half.
it'd be 6.5
So
seconds.
rounds up
so
to 7.
Rounds up to 7.
Yeah.
And then the last one coming through.
Don't worry, it's one.
20 to hit. 15. Here's
7, 8.
okay. Alright, going to the crew. So the crew's going to end up getting up and going to come through with a couple more shots.
Fucking shoot it!
It's going to be 2 hits.
2 hits! Woo. Yeah,
That's
baby.
better than the one, but that's twice as much as before.
Yeah, baby!
Okay. This thing is looking. Shadows always work. Alright. Okay, going to score.
Shattered. I'm assuming he's taking up a fucking 10-foot radius.
Yes.
So, like, if I attack him in the center, he's not gonna hit anybody else. Shatter's not gonna hit anybody else.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption.
Okay. So, Shatter. Constitution saving.
Chat on
To 10?
It fails.
No. Well, you said what was the DC?
15.
Oh, 15. Okay, yeah, he's still gonna fail.
Okay, so that's gonna be 3, 8. Let's see how these guys. Thunder damage.
Jail.
What is the J?
It's gonna be 6 plus 3, which is 9. 9 thunder damage.
9 thunder damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Going to Reginald.
Oh, Reggie, kill him.
Just make a dex save 14.
Okay. He would have kind of moved out of that range, right? It would have been a sphere around that area.
Or call lightning.
Call lightning. If I see it, I'm striking.
Oh, okay.
I am Zeus at the moment.
Okay.
Because all it does is strike a 5-foot square
Yes.
of your choosing.
5-foot square on a point. So if I designated on that vertice right there, I can hit anything.
You can also move it.
Yeah.
Okay, so dex save.
Dex save.
It's gonna 16 passes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pop out. Ooh. That is 26. That's not half.
Okay. So 26 to 13.
Yep. 13 by 8.
Alright, still at super bloody.
I don't know if it's other head. It's
The others.
How many heads are alive?
4 heads.
That's it for me.
Okay. Yeah, not 5. 4. Going to Elena.
Okay, I'm working magic missile.
High as possible.
At level 7.
I can only do level 4, and I only have one level 4.
There goes your problem.
Yeah, there it
goes.
That's all.
That's all of them.
I mean, I guess. That's 6 darts.
a magic missile of the darkness.
Oh, wait, there do 4. That's right.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah.
Got it, baby.
2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 damage.
Magic missile plus.
Okay. How do
That's
you
what
want
she
to
was
kill it?
Ooh.
Yo, let's
Whoa!
go.
Look at that. You get knocked out, you're the one taking it out.
I mean, I can do that. I was thinking through the eyes, though.
Do it.
Through the eyeballs.
Leave it alive.
Okay. So you're gonna end up watching as with each of the 4 remaining heads, you end up seeing one of these magic missiles just start going through each of the remaining heads, except for one of them ends up kind of being completely missed by all of its rest of the heads begin kind of like spiraling out, kind of like chomping at each other, and then eventually one of them is actually clamping on to the good head, as they're all just kind of like spiraling out of control, and they just start falling off to the sides. Like the entire ship begins rocking, and you end up kind of just barely grabbing on to things. It's Hydra kind of falling off the ship and begins descending.
Jesus Christ.
You guys did it.
I did.
Elena didn't die.
Yeah.
You both y'all were about that.
Oh my god.
I have more health. I have
Page
18.
Was there anything that we could like cut off the Hydra that was like valuable?
Like a head?
Like an eye or a tooth?
So as you end up looking around, looks like the actual Hydra itself kind of fell off the ship. I want you to roll investigation. Kind of look around.
13.
Okay. As you end up looking around, end up seeing what looks like a couple of like teeth that actually fell out of the mouth that just kind of
Why not?
I want to look to see if anything else is around.
3 teeth.
So
My necklace.
Don't you have a necklace?
Yeah. So
Well, that's
still
just
there.
kinda like part
Yeah.
of
Go
it.
ahead and roll an
It's
investigation.
literally got teeth on it.
I know.
How else am I supposed to pick it up?
Like this. That's like part of his like.
I mean, it's a 6, but
Yeah, you would.
Investigation. I got on.
You went blacked out too?
Jail.
I just come out and say, is it dead?
I rolled the same thing on the paper.
Is it gone?
Yes.
Oh, I think we're good. We're good.
No, another one's not going to pop up from the other side.
Still going through these walls. This is the risk I was talking about, Chance.
Does the hole look? Is it?
It looks like it is actually on the side of the ship.
Yes. Yes, I do. I'm gonna descend below deck. Start aiming.
Okay. You're gonna see what looks like a couple of holes in there. It looks like one area is actually currently.
Go in there. Just take a splintered piece of wood, slap it, and then go.
I actually would have seen you do that.
Is that how it works?
Many.
Alright, so
Hey,
as
I've seen
both of
this
you,
before.
so as both of you are doing that, you're gonna end up basically kind of taking the thing was actually taking. Okay, so you guys are doing your thing. Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm gonna go try to get a short
Okay.
if I can.
All right, so you're gonna go over to the constant and kind of take a short.
He's gonna go
rest.
quick little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So as you end up going off to the constant and everything, hanging down, your little goblin friend, you're kind of just like literally dragging behind you. Just kind of like.
Imagine you using it as like the body. You know, you're just like.
Tie its heads together.
Not that creepy.
Really?
Are you sure?
That creative.
Go, Bojingle, I choose you.
Make it like one of those trying to slap hands.
Yeah.
Beach Bojinga's bullet.
I mean, yeah.
All right, so you're gonna be taking a short rest over there. Okay. Anyone else want to do anything?
Anyone that
Short
succeeds
rest.
on that.
I mean, I'm just constantly seeing it.
I'm gonna try to short.
All right, so you guys are trying to short rest. As you end up kind of like going through these parts, you're gonna end up noticing the ship's kind of going through. It's going a little bit slower than going through. They're actually kind of letting the sails up, or sorry, bringing the sails back up. They're trying to pick up a little more speed going through this area, but really trying to keep caution. I want you to go ahead and roll investigation.
You don't got something.
It's gonna be a 13.
13. Okay. You end up seeing what looks like another little head.
Shh. You're mending the deck. Hello.
Hey, you're making noise.
You're mending.
Singing sea shanties down here. Shut up.
What'd you do with the drum kit?
All right, so you end up seeing the one head pop up.
If you could.
You're gonna watch the head just immediately begin to kind of like go back on the wall.
Oh, that was close. That was close.
Do we just see it while we're below deck? Just the hole, just like.
I think we're good.
Just,
Okay, I want you to go ahead and roll notes.
That's a 5.
All right, so as that happens, you're going, yeah, we're good, everything's good. The captain's like, you're gonna end up. The captain's gonna end up pointing out to like everyone on the ship. It looks like there are like 2 or 3 heads that can kind of pop up over to the side. The necks end up coming out. Look at these necks are actually a little bit longer than that. Surveying the ship a little bit more. All right, you guys would have just finished casting. Just 10 minutes.
that told us while we were below deck.
Wow, great job.
All right,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah, we really saved the day with that. Fuck a Hydra, brother.
I'm gonna go actually up to the deck and just like actually open the door and say, all right, let's go. Just audible. Job's done.
I mage hand and turn his head towards that.
Somebody roll a
Chunk.
d20 for him.
Well, it doesn't count. It's 20.
You gotta roll again.
What was it?
On the table.
Now it's 15.
There's a 10 on the table.
The first one was
13.
on the table.
Just go in the middle.
Alright, so
Take the 10.
so as that happens, you're gonna watch against this thing kind of like surface. And then you die more. As you end up just kind of coasting a little bit farther through. You're like little bubbles. Just again, kind of like popping. As that happens, you're gonna end up feeling the entire hull of the ship begin to tilt off to one side.
Adam, you want more teeth?
As it looks like one of the Hydra heads just kind of like comes up and looks over, starts kind of looking around the ship. You're gonna see the captain just goes. Everyone roll stealth for me.
I'm
Get advantage because I'm
sleeping.
inside.
If you're inside, you're still.
Yeah, I know, but can I? Come on.
I'm sleeping.
Oh, wait, you guys are laying down in your bunks.
He's a little.
Oh yeah, okay. All right. Hey, I'll give it to you for that because you guys are literally laying
Yeah,
down.
what if he's like, I'm trying.
Yeah, what if he's snoring, man?
Shut up!
Whose side are you on?
You got the goblin that you gotta keep down too.
Alright, so
Oh,
we're
yeah.
rolling with advantage.
The goblin's going.
He still rolled a 4.
Stealth.
I got 11.
I also got
11, 4.
11.
I'm not a stealthy person.
Literally a
13.
disadvantage. So
13. Okay.
I keep rolling.
So as that ends up happening, you're gonna end up seeing what looks like another head kind of like start peeking up, and their head start.
you just like grab it by the throat. Just like
Hold it up against.
yeah, pin it.
As that happens, you're gonna end up seeing is like the entire ship begins to start reeking down the other direction. Everyone make a dex save.
Yay! I don't trust my dice.
17.
Are you jail? Jail.
Jail.
Dude, y'all's
Jail.
rolls are terrible.
Lord, don't
It's this dice tray.
don't
it's
count
too
me in
small.
that. I
can't
got a
roll.
nat
That's why I stopped using this.
No,
but I
you're-
feel like
you're
I
up.
could
What are we doing?
What kind of check?
Dex save.
Oh, I got a 16.
16, 20. You're down.
17.
Okay, you're up.
4.
Okay, so both of you end up falling to the ground. The rest of you end up maintaining your composure and rolling.
You came in
Do
here.
I
and
do I
you
get advantage because of my sea legs?
We're
Not in this case. Not in this case. All right, so let's go roll initiative.
GT.
Sorry, guys, it's just rolls.
Yeah, good thing I have disadvantage. So.
good thing.
I have a +0.
If you guys need to blame anybody,
I have 6.
All right, let's go above a 20.
Never.
I don't know why we keep asking this. A handful of times, if ever.
On this side now. He's gonna climb on you, Master. He's gonna climb onto there.
Right now, he's just poking.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move my guy up here.
Okay, so above a 20.
You know what? What if we say we should get
What if we just say, I don't consent?
So above a 20 something. All right, let's go.
Smoke.
Let's go 15 and 20.
About the same number on initiative.
Okay. Let's go 10 to 15.
10.
10.
All right,
Oh,
guys.
probably, well,
I have 3.
You're gonna do the same initiative word.
Probably.
are we? No, we're not.
So Edard, so
Because
you're.
Elena was higher than me.
Yeah, Elena was there. All right, let's go 5. 8.
9.
All right, and then Evo.
Alright.
I don't feel very
Oh,
good.
then
right
the crew
now.
at the end.
Oh my god, there is teeth impaled inside of my chest.
Okay, so where everyone is standing, so the Hydra is going to end up coming down, and it's going to go right for it.
Oh.
I thought you went back inside.
He's dead. He's
He
standing on the deck.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he did.
Just kill the goblin.
State that he went back inside.
And our wifey just throw
He was like,
the
he heard it
goblin
because I
at
turned his head
Yeah.
and then he walked back inside.
Just bait. Just chum the waters with the goblin.
The sacrifice was willing to.
Some of you may die.
And that's sacrifice I
But it's a
was-
sacrifice. Speaking of that, they're building the swamp over.
Sorry, did you really say specifically you're going back inside?
I did. I went in there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right.
You
So you're back
rewatch it.
inside. Okay. So who's out in the deck right now?
Arthur's in that room. You guys are laying in bed, so it's the crew.
Is your turret still inside too?
But just looks like a little
Little
Alright.
guy.
just a little guy.
All right. So scoring, you're out there.
I mean, I'm
Hydra's
very
like,
soft
oh.
on the map.
There's no main
All right. So he's gonna end up actually
going.
going down, and if he hasn't seen anyone else out
He
there,
sees.
So no crew.
well, it looks like other than the crew that's gonna inside, he's gonna notice you right there on the top. He's gonna immediately make attacks against them.
There's too much blood.
How close are they getting to me? How tall and how long are these next to me?
So this thing is about like 40.
Okay, so how high am I?
You're probably about like 45, 50 feet tall.
Well, that matters.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you're at the very, very top. So.
Yeah.
All right, so it's gonna be 3 attacks against the mass.
Whoa.
Oh,
See ya.
That mass is coming down. Or not mass. I don't know baby shit, but the thing that holds the stuff,
that's
The
mass.
big
Mass,
wooden
you're right,
hole.
it's the mass.
it's going down.
The big piece of wood.
All right, so that entire thing is gonna begin collapsing,
Oh,
and he's still gonna have 2 attacks left.
So he's got 3 hits.
He has 5 heads.
That's a lot.
Do I get to use a reaction for an opportunity to attack?
You are falling this way,
Okay, that's fine.
You get to
so you're going to
use
either
a
fall
saving
into
throw.
the water over here.
Fall in the water, we just go.
So it'd be
Probably a saving.
Oh, damn.
you'd be landing like right.
Man over
You can swim?
Hey, good thing you can swim.
Fucking hope I can swim. I'm a pirate.
All right, so there you are. All right, so then the Hydra is going to get the rest of the way in the ship with the 2 heads, and is going to go ahead and immediately get up next to the doors, and is going to attack 2 of the crew.
The last step.
There's no way he's attacking the doors or anything.
Wow. Okay, one of those crew members is getting extremely lucky because we're taking
He has more than 5 HP.
Let's go.
He's not just a
There you go, bro. All right, go and score.
Hold on a second.
Hold on.
You threw me off, so I kind of.
I had my action, but now I'm in the water.
Wait, I
Wait,
guess that's the question. Am I in the water?
You were in the water. Let the entire thing toppled over you.
Okay, so how far technically away am
They told you, you're like 45
I?
feet away.
45
from
feet
the
away.
massive.
Okay, so what is swim speed?
Use a Pythagorean
But
theorem.
it's half movement speed unless you have anything specified otherwise.
Bingus bungus.
I'm trying to see if there's anything feature-wise that allows me to.
Baba booey.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably go with no on that one. I mean, realistically, I'm just gonna start swimming towards the boat. Well, how close am I to land?
There's a rock.
It's not just a boulder.
It's a rock.
Alright, so I'm gonna swim to the rock.
Because we gotta stop.
Oh,
We need to move this.
Listen,
up.
I'm really glad we
That,
can
that would be all your movement to get to
Both
the
of
boat.
them.
Scratch, that's fine. That's 15.
There is some low-hanging
So,
fruits.
am I on the rock? Like,
You're grabbing onto the rock. You know?
Okay.
You're like grabbing onto the rock. If you want to use the rest, if you want to dash, use the rest of your movement to get up.
well, my question: am I in range to attack? And how? am
You
I-
tell me if you're in range. What attack are you trying
I mean,
to do?
is this accurate? Like where they are?
Yes,
Okay.
it's
5,
accurate.
10. I probably can't survive.
It's not. They recognize
both are gay.
I'd say they
Bear in mind too, I have it level. It would not be level.
Correct, but I'm
You would
assuming
be having to look up into the ship.
Yeah, but you're saying they're 40 feet tall.
Okay, so similar to how you wouldn't be looking at like base level of the ship and have the entirety of the ship underwater. This looks like that. Realistically, the ship would be an additional like 10 to like 25 feet above the water. You'd be having to look from the rock up the ship to be able to see inside.
Okay, I mean, I can.
So realistically, that entire ship would be about 20 feet up.
I can still cast chaos
You wouldn't. What I'm telling you though is you wouldn't be able to see him on the other side of the ship.
at all. Okay.
That's my point.
Zero
because-
sight on the guy. Okay.
Yeah, because the entirety of the ship would be an additional like 15 or 20 feet up, because the base of the ship is what ends up floating in the water. Then the actual deck would be up here.
Okay.
So you'd be like over here looking at the deck.
Then I'm gonna dash to get on top of the rock. Okay. Then I'm just chilling. I'm just gonna be ready because I'm good. That would've been.
Anyways, so whose turn is it next to this?
All right, going to Reginald.
No. Okay.
Rachel.
I'm like, oh, it's this again. Okay.
By the way,
Oh, yeah. Should be the healing turn.
All right.
You're not within 10 feet of nobody besides you.
I can see.
Oh, you're gonna flick him off.
No, I'm gonna cast blindness.
Actually, he would have attacked the mask. I would see him.
Is he ugly? I
Just
see.
throw some sand at him,
Sand.
cast blindness on him, cast
okay, so you'd be opening the door then.
Yeah.
All right, so can't say open. Can't say we're good. Fail.
He's blind.
Wait. So it was a condition of being blinded.
Yes.
He passes.
What?
Oh, that was my chair.
I know.
I was like,
it's
wait a
the chair.
second.
I was like,
So you end up seeing as it hits one of the heads, then like the other head just kind of like pushes it out of the way and brushes them off. And the head just kind of
Oh, it's
You get
the
mad
other
at
head's
me.
dumbass.
It has multiple eyes. You do that 4 more times. Action surge.
Actually, no. I just look at it as just one head goes down, the other one just kind of like, huh? Nothing this through. Close this door.
As you end up beginning to close the door, you're gonna watch as it looks like a bunch of heads just immediately begin snapping.
You're close, dude.
They are, but
So it's gonna get 3 opportunities, or sorry, 5 opportunities. So that is going to be a 13.
misses.
Okay, 13. 15.
Misses.
22. 20.
Those last two.
Okay. That is going to be. It's gonna be 13,
Okay.
and then that's going to be 14 piercing damage.
Okay.
Right, baby.
So you're just basically, as you're like closing the door, you're gonna watch it like that.
Just bust through the
It's
door.
like kind of just like trying to bite at you as much as you can. You're like trying to like close the door and trying to
Ow! Whoa!
Do you get
Just slam it on its head. Just burn it.
Yeah, so you are gonna be kind of just sitting there holding it, really just trying to like push against some of the heads for the rest of them.
Okay, that's fine.
Right, going to Edward.
Yeah, I'm just going to open that door.
By the way, I do have no.
I'm gonna open that door and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Sweet.
Wait, so that means its AC must lie somewhere between 14.
And that is 16 damage. 16 force damage.
Ouchie poo coming in.
So wait, where are you now
Up your butt.
And around the
And then
corner.
I closed the
Up
door
the tube.
again.
By the way, you didn't get your short
Yeah, I figured that.
rest.
Yeah,
Alright.
and I just closed.
Cool. Alright, going to Edar. Or sorry.
What I was
Elena.
gonna say.
Elena, yeah, Elena, sorry. I see two E's next to each other and like I made. Elena, what are you doing? Okay, so you're gonna pop over your door.
Yeah. Gonna do it at third level, so that is 5 third.
Sure.
That's the good.
Alright, so 4, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 damage.
18 force damage coming in hot. Alright, you're gonna watch the hedge is kind of getting like bullied around. With, larks coming through. Okay. Alright,
And then I close the door.
gotcha. Going to Arthur.
You know what it is.
It's time to open the door. and
Correct.
Close it.
Yes. I do.
I love how this has become the meta on the ship.
I mean, it worked for me, so up until a point.
Your turn!
I open it.
Playing Russian roulette with doors over here.
I point my wand and cast a creature. And that's a 14.
14 is not going to.
Well, we figured it out.
It's not 14.
Maybe.
Or 16. Alright, well then I will bonus action Force Ballista. But that's Jesus fuck! How many 4s are there tonight? I close the door.
Okay. You close the door. You are going to watch as above all of you basically open the door. There's like a bunch of heads just like gnawing at the one door right.
Help!
I tried.
Help me!
Alright, so going to Vivo, and I'm assuming that Vivo is going to be on the top deck.
It's a great assumption.
That's because you didn't get
Someone
attacked
else
first.
roll
Ken.
for Vivo. I'm done.
Alright, what are we rolling? Yeah, roll. So,
He gets a +4 to his attacks
Plus
with
4
his
to attacks.
longbow.
That's a 8, 9, 10, 12.
Okay. Alright, Vivo is also going to miss. Vivo is just. He's
Vivo doesn't
very.
have any bonus.
He is
bonus
off.
action type?
Not right now.
Attack?
He is off.
Waddle.
Can we enlarge?
Alright. Going
Look,
to.
but I got a 16 on the next roll.
Going to a. That was a bit nice. Going to the crew.
Let's go, Crow!
Alright, you're gonna get 2 hits.
Woo! More than I got.
Alright, yes, you wish. Going to the. Alright, so
Dryad?
the Hydra is going to end up. Which, so I'm trying to remember. So you didn't successfully do damage to it.
The only person who did damage so far.
And me.
No, I don't think Reginald did any damage.
I did.
I didn't.
No, no.
On this one, no. On the previous one, yes.
Yeah.
A lot.
It was Elena that did damage. You did damage. You did.
I didn't get it.
Keep on the board.
Sorry, nobody else was on. Freaking apparently in the middle
Okay.
of the fucking ship.
You just looked real.
So
bad.
it is actually going to go right up to your door. It is going to make attacks against you.
Okay. So it's moving.
That's going to be a nat 20 against me. That's going to be a nat 20.
Door's gone.
so
You know,
Pretty heavy.
what
So
you're
that's-
saying is I can get an opportunity.
went through the door.
You're closing the door in his face. You're still trying to close the door. Like the end of your turn, kind of come around. You would have finally like.
So you're saying one of the heads got stuck in his door and it got ripped off as it went away.
Oh!
And then 2 more grew back.
No, I would have just closed the door. It's fine. No, I would have just closed the door. Naturally.
He's gonna end up just completely destroying your door with that one attack. Second attack is gonna end up going through and it's going right. So that's gonna be a 14.
Misses.
So we have 3 more attacks coming through.
Okay.
It's not.
One of them is
Advantage.
blinded. It's okay.
Third. No.
It's not. Not
So that would be.
it's not half damage either.
Aim for the blinded head.
So that would be a 15.
This.
Okay, a 19.
Oh, hold on. Yes, still hits.
Okay, and then a 22.
Yes.
All right, so then 2
Really
hits.
hoping that.
I just realized. Wait a minute.
You had 9 health before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you?
Alright. That's gonna be 211.
22 to hit. Or 22 damage.
What do you get?
22 damage. Yes, but. No. I'm on a death
He's down.
Alright, going to Elena. Or actually, I guess, going to Scorn.
I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, sorry.
How far am I from the top of the ship from where I currently am on the rock?
Well, if you were to move to the very, very edge of the rock, you'd be about like 10 feet away from the ship, and then about another like probably 10 feet or so up. So if you realistically cast the spell, and then did your
Well, I
little
can
jump
use it
thing.
before. I can
Yeah.
technically fly before
So-
I use
so
the spell,
I-
as long
so-
as I use the spell.
So what I would say is, if you end up like cast the spell, kind of like using half move to jump, and then
Yeah.
fly.
Yep, that's my
So
plan.
like jump, fly, and then do that. You'd be like,
That was my plan. Okay. I'm back on the ship. So which means my goal is to be on the opposite fucking side of this beach.
okay.
I'm back on the ship. You said half my movement?
That oh yeah, for you to get there, that'd be half your.
Okay.
Well, because the 10 movement you get from your spell is like just free.
Right.
Yeah.
I can fly 10 feet.
Yeah, so it'd be half your movement to get there, including your.
Okay, perfect. I still have another 15 feet I can do. I'm gonna cast, out of curiosity, just as a Hydra, like, are they considered multi-targets if it bounces kind of thing?
No. One target.
Chromatic orb.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 25 to hit.
25 is going to.
And I'm gonna use my feat of destructive, my channel divinity, so that you are instantly damaged at max damage. Where are you? Back here, little fucker. 4d8. I'm sorry, no, 5d8 because it was a third level spell.
Yeah.
So that is 40 damage, lightning damage.
Okay. For your lightning damage comes through.
And then open the fucking door.
You can cast it up to
Open the door! Open the
So I open the door and push back through and come in and then shut the door behind me.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Alright, you do that. As that happens, you're gonna end up realizing that one of the heads that you hit with it immediately just kind of shoots off and starts flying off. So you knock
Wow.
one of the heads off.
Yeah.
Well, if it's
He's
double,
only
I did
30
80 damage.
Still like 30. So if you cast
If it's double, I did 80 damage in one attack. Actually, because that wasn't. Hold on, let me double check to make sure it's not a bonus action before I say it.
I mean, you could do
Where's
it
my
and then we
fly?
can just take care of it.
Where is it? No, it's not there. Shit, where's my fucking fly? Go to the bottom.
Anything else?
Alright, I'm trying to see if I can. I honestly cannot figure out why I can't find my fucking fly ability. There, on this one.
It should be under reactions.
No, it's not considered a reaction. I can't do that as a. It's a part of my Tempest.
So, critical traits are plus.
Yeah, as a bonus action. Okay, it counts as a bonus action. Okay, that's what I want to do. Okay, that's all I can do.
Yep. Cool. Alright, go on to Reginald.
Okay.
I fucked it up! Your turn!
Alright, like give me a moment. Let me cook for a second. Symbiotic entity, give myself 10 points, bonus action, shillelagh, and there's the action.
Okay, don't do shit.
Going to
Hey,
hard.
You messed it up.
Okay. Going to Elena.
I'm going to just move out that word. And just firebolt him.
Okay. Straight.
14 plus 6 to hit,
It's gonna hit.
Whoa!
and then it's 2d.
You said fireball, right?
I was worried about catching the boat on fire because I was gonna do fireball. It's only 5 damage.
Alright, cool.
Cook chicken.
Alright, going to Arthur.
I'm going to open my
Big brain
Which
fly.
one?
the door in front of me, and then the door across from me. Yeah, firebolt. Wow, dirty 20.
That's gonna work.
Wow,
Good job.
13 fire damage,
Yes, sir.
and then
Most funny.
bonus action. Horse ballista.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Right.
all. After I close my door,
Make sure you say that.
I close my door
Going
with
to
me inside.
Hell yeah. Going to Viva.
Someone else roll for me.
Alright, I got it.
You guys have hit anything tonight.
15 plus 4.
Let's
That's
go.
gonna hit. Alright,
What am I
1d8. D8.
1d8.
It's a long,
Yeah,
it's a
1d8.
long, it's a long bow.
1d8 plus 4.
That's 3 plus 4, so 7.
Evo!
Doing things and doing stuff.
Better than I thought.
Wow.
Where's he?
It's only 10:30.
I think he's on the top.
Alright, going to the crew.
Oh, he tried to again.
3 hits from the crew.
Misses across the board.
Stop.
Alright.
Who hired these guys?
Going
Where's
to
Intsa?
Sir Hydra. So Sir Hydra is going to end up going over to the door right over next to him. So we go for you.
Well, there's technically
There's a dude there.
There's 2 doors right next
Oh yeah, it's going to be the one that he just got shot at.
to That's smart though.
Yep.
So that is going to be a hit against the door. Let's see. First one does not break the door. Second one does break the door.
First one's polite knocking.
Second one was a bash. Alright, so it's going to be a total of 3 attacks coming through the door right now.
Wait, didn't I knock one out?
You did, actually. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
There's 2 attacks coming through.
Yeah, 2 attacks coming through. So that is going to be... that is going to be a...
Fuck, what
24.
Yeah.
And then a...
13 plus.
It's going to be a
Still got false
14.
lift?
Not much more.
False life just gives me.
How long does that
That's all
last?
it does?
So 14,
Yes.
14, 14, 14 also hits.
Yes.
Alright, that's going to be 11 and 7.
18.
Literally, exactly.
Sorry. Okay. Going to... at least she didn't have 3 attacks. That would have been on attack. Alright, going to... Swarm.
Oh, the hydrant is fine.
Yep.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Can you open the door as I as I attack real quick and I'm gonna come back?
Something you are going to notice too before you end up getting knocked down. As basically you're doing most of the space. So as it looks like the heads are trying to kind of like grow back a little bit, it seems like something's kind of eating it, and it looks like it's trying to kind of grow, but it's kind of...
Can't bring it back.
You spit on it, it won't grow any of that.
with a lightning.
It'll just leave, actually.
Spit on you.
Alright, I mean, I'm gonna cast frickin' the same thing, so I'm gonna do Chromatic Morbility at the first level. Let's go now. 7 plus 14, that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
That one's gonna hit.
It's gonna be 3d8. That's gonna be, math is 9 lightning damage. Yeah, it's sorry.
Jeez, okay.
2 ones
Went
and
from
a 2 ones and a
80.
7.
You went from 80 to
Well, I used the channel ability, so I did have to roll, so it's max damage, then double, and it's like if it's actually taking double damage. So I rolled 40 technically damage. This one is 9 because I rolled a 1, a 1, and a 7.
Okay, well, you did 9.
I did 18, right?
you did 9.
And then I say, fuck this, and I don't even, I fly past it.
Okay.
I go behind.
Okay.
And I go back.
All right, Reginald, go ahead.
Close the door, close the door.
He's gonna bust through the door. Actually gonna charge over to it, right behind it. I'm going to. I'm gonna hit it with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
So is 16 a hit.
16 is gonna hit.
Okay, so that is a 6.
Ooh.
So that is
Wonder which
3
one it is.
damage going to it.
Okay.
Then bonus action, flurry of
Flurry of
blows. Flurry.
So,
Above a 20 to hit for the first one.
Alright,
Okay. And then that is a 15 to hit on the second one.
Yeah, I think he's gonna hit.
Yes!
Sweet.
15
It's a 15 AC!
Wait, I thought that means it was a 14 AC.
Now, if you match the number,
beat it,
So
or
that's another 3.
beat it. There are 3.
Another 3 points. So then
Oh Jesus, man!
another 3.
Have fun with it.
Really
I
well.
am.
Your toy.
And
Yeah,
then
it's
reaction.
Hold on.
Going to do Halo of Spores, so it's going to be a
I can get that
D8.
nice.
So that's another 2 necrotic damage.
2 necrotic?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Tick tock, going down on the thing. Alright, anything else?
That is literally all of my actions.
Is your guy gonna follow
Okay,
you?
going to NR.
No, he's staying.
I would have closed that fucking door if he was bolting out and I was going in. Just throwing that one out.
Coming back?
Alright.
Well, it's wide open right now.
No, I feel I would have.
No. You specifically
It's
said.
bypass.
Yeah, you did specifically say you went to the very, very
Yeah.
So that bitch is
Yeah.
wide open.
Fine. You go where you anyway.
Alright, going to, so NR just went point.
What's that top?
Going to Arthur.
I'm gonna open mine.
Do
Because
it.
mine is still closed.
Just wanna
Mine's
fire.
closed. I'm opening it now. Fire. Again. That's a nat 20.
Oh.
Wow. Finally.
Big stuff. Big
Fuck.
stuff.
But you're gonna roll like 1.
What do I do with it? What, do you do anything specific?
Yeah, so you double your
So roll the same amount or just double what I threw down?
double what you
Well, you double the. Or you don't. Yeah, but you don't double the bonus.
no bonus, it's just literally the dice.
That means you're.
That's pretty pog, because that's 28, 16,
28.
12, 16. That's low. 32.
You don't double your bonus. It's just.
This is part of my arcane fire.
Oh, that's why I get that.
Yeah. 32 fire damage. Woo!
Okay, how do you want to kill it?
I'm like, hey, piece of shit, look over here. I'm fucking talking. Come on, fucking, hey, you want to catch this? I got a treat for you. Blast a fireball right in its mouth. It eats it, it goes inside its tummy, and it does a little something to its stomach, and it explodes.
Okay. So as he goes ahead and starts devouring on this magnificent spicy meatball right in his face with their Italian man, he is going to end up realizing that, you know what, spices, and especially Italian herbs, don't really agree with him. And it's going to end up...
It's got really bad acid reflux.
And it's just going to start kind of like burning the entirety of the inside of his throat and it looks like it starts kind of dissolving through. One of the heads begins kind of falling over. And then the heads end up kind of like getting seared off of this and then kind of falling off the side of the ship. It looks like you're going to end up seeing like one of the heads just immediately falls off right into the deck as the rest of the hydrogen begins kind of like toppling the ship as the entire thing begins to rock. And then rock back and forth, we're going to see it just kind of like fall to the side. As the entire ship begins to like fall as the rest of the Hydra's corpse just falls off into the ocean, leaving a Hydra head just sitting there kind of dismembered and kind of twitching slightly on the surface of it.
I throw up.
Alright, so Score, you're going to be witnessing.
I was literally right in front of all of that.
Can I mage in? Lock the props.
What?
Not on the deck!
No respect. No respect.
I don't know if you necessarily have the reaction.
That's crazy. Mid vomit, he's just closing. Gulp.
I would think you don't have the reaction.
High pressure.
Damn.
That's
You
what it
want
is.
to do it.
Run into the bathroom trying to make it through, throwing it across, and it's just.
Alright, so you end up having your two friends that you know are definitely laying down on the ground, completely unconscious.
I'm short rested.
You might be doing the long
You might want to go check them.
I'm gonna wobble over to it or move the barrel out of the way and then open it up.
The door's broken.
Oh,
He obliterated.
okay.
Same with mine.
I don't know you're sleeping.
I want to mend the mast. Just throw that one out
Yeah.
there.
So how? Okay, so it knocked over the mast. Did it like
quarter staff?
completely knock it clean off of the ship, or is it just kind of getting dragged in the water?
Skinny dragon.
It's where you can just climb with it.
You're not gonna say that. I thought you destroyed the fucking mast.
You could have just been like, "Where's the mast now?" And then he would have been like, "It's right there."
That's medicated, right?
You could have done.
God damn it! There's no visual.
You could have done like a cool Jack Sparrow fucking run on the mast while it's coming out of the water.
Next time, what you need to do is you need to make sure you have a detachable mast that breaks it.
Oh, my bad.
Like,
Rephrase the whole shit.
Start over. This whole interaction has been ruined.
I would have killed it a long time ago.
Person's ruined.
Alright, so I'm assuming you're bringing it on.
Yeah.
I cure wounds.
Hydra. That was the healing word.
In case you're curious, you were at 2 death saves, we're at 2 death saves.
5
Yeah.
HP back.
You got 10 each.
Oh, thank you.
I want to be searching to make sure there's nothing else coming.
Okay.
So there's
as you're
one-
kind of looking around the ship, and the mast is just kind of being drugged along the side of the ship, the captain is going to be like,
Oh shit.
as you end up going through. Go ahead and make a look around.
Nope.
Yeah. You're not seeing anything.
Nope. I'm blind.
Yep.
So no.
And as you end up going through,
The sun settles down.
go ahead and make another. Go ahead and make
I thought you were gonna say deck save.
Yeah, just you.
7. Who's the baby?
So as you're looking around, you feel like everything's good. And
Oh shit.
as the ship begins kind of like moving a little bit farther out of this cove, you end up hearing a
What?
and you end up looking off to the side really quickly. And you see it looks like part of the mast just hit this giant rock. As it begins kind of shifting its position a little bit more. Drag along, slowly. But then, all of a sudden, the ship begins to kind of tilt off to the side. You feel it tilting even more. Tilting even more. Then as you end up looking a little bit more off, you end up seeing it looks like the mast is actually stuck in what looks like a bunch of leaves. A bunch of plants like that. It goes kind of over on the rock.
How far away?
Probably about like 20 feet away.
Oh, Mulder. Push it up.
Yep. So you're going to kind of pushing the mast just
Do you like
as it kind of keeps moving forward outside the rock.
slinging it?
No. Mulder, if I just move the ground underneath me. Underneath this specific location. So I just bring it up 10 feet if I want to.
Okay. So you went ahead and brought it up enough, and the mast just kind of falls back in the water. You kind of just keep sailing forward.
You go back to freaking level.
You go back to level.
Okay.
And as you end up kind of leveling out, just kind of going across in the sea, end up making it the rest of the way through this field. As it happens, the captain kind of gets out soon.
Well, I'm quite happy that we managed to get out of that with only 2 casualties. Unfortunately, that was 2 of my slaves, so that's a pretty big investment we lost there, but
That's a shame.
Would have been more if we weren't
sorry for your
Well,
loss.
you're still alive, so.
we are still alive. On the bright side, only about an hour's away from Shadowstone at this point, so that's good.
A whole hour.
Honestly, it was worth a shortcut.
I just picked the. Is
Shake
the
the
door
short
just
rest.
broken off of the hinges, or is it
Completely
just
broken off the
destroyed?
hinges and just destroyed. Those are the things that's kind of like broken in half and then kind of shattered. Like part of the door was like still kind of intact.
I close what little doors left. And go lay back down.
It just falls and just disintegrates.
It's
as
like
you
a
close
half.
the door.
It's like a.
I
quarter
just don't
door.
even get up after he heals me. I just roll over and curl up in the ball.
All right, you have done that. You have done that. All right, anyone else want to do anything?
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna start mending.
I'm gonna go this way. Oh wait, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, you gotta
okay.
fucking mend the
Alright.
shit.
Let's go. Go the
We
opposite.
can get a couple ropes.
That
We can maybe
dude-
tug
Wax
on
on,
the
wax
mast and get it back
That
up.
dude
And
better pay y'all.
basically made him.
All right. So as you guys end up repairing the ship and everyone's going through. Everyone gets a short rest. You end up getting to the port. So you end up getting to a port. As you end up actually approaching the city, it looks like the city is kind of enclosed by a giant wall. As you're coming up on it, you see like there's kind of like a not really a minefield. It kind of feels like it to a degree of just like rocks and stones outside. As you end up getting closer, you end up seeing what looks like the entirety of the Eye of X-Rat just casting a giant shadow across the entirety of the city. Not even just the water that you're like sailing on, but also just the entire area just feel like it's kind of shrouded in the shadow of the entirety of the Eye of X-Rat. As you end up kind of pursuing it a little bit closer and getting closer to the actual dock itself, you end up noticing the dock is off over to like the farthest east side of the city, almost outside the city limits. And as you end up getting closer, you end up seeing what looks like this giant mansion. As you look at the mansion a little bit closer, look, the mansion is actually constructed entirely of what looks like marbles and gold, and it looks like it has like silvers and everything attached to it. It looks like it's a very, very ornate building that just, it's like who the hell would even live there? Like it's nothing that you've seen like an overseer. It's something you've even seen like the Lord's Keep. The Lord's Keep even have like more of a more primitive is not the right word. More stoic appearance. This looks like it's just refined and like showboat. Like they want everyone who knows when they see this mansion that they not only have money, but they are like the pristine owner of everything that can exist as you end up approaching the ports. So as you end up actually getting to the port themselves, you see a couple other ships that are there. Just a couple, let's say, miscellaneous trainers and things like that that are coming through. As you end up getting to the docks, you see the rest of the crew is kind of going out there, realistically trying to batten everything down, get the ship to a point where you're good to go. You end up seeing the captain just kind of,
Well, I would like to say thank you so much for everything you've done to the ship. Also to the city of Risenstone. We'll most likely be back here in about another day and a half or so. We're definitely going to have to repair the ship because of the detour we had to take there. But
There won't have to be too much work.
and we thank you very much for that. Very much so. But
What other stops are on your route besides this?
You go anywhere else?
This is the stop. This
You
is
ever
my
ventured
stop.
any other area?
By the gods, no. I live in the city of Risenstone, and I work as the ferry driver between Risenstone and Shadowstone. There are some people that come from Maelstrom and other areas nearby, and we'll ferry them on over, but this is what I do. The Lord and his men have paid me quite well just to carry on this job, and to be quite frank with you, plan to carry this on until the day I die.
You're still being paid.
Of course. I mean, it's only been a couple week or so since the actual war started, but I'm imagining I'd still be getting paid a little bit.
How do you get payments? If you don't mind me asking.
Of course, only through the overseer more directly. I know they come directly from the Lord and his course payment, but it should be coming through him to the overseer than to myself.
Just wanted to know. Didn't know if there was any officials that came from the Lord himself.
Well, no, there's tax collectors that come through, but the tax collectors are more or less just giving the wages and everything off to the overseer. He keeps residuals and everything. I'm sorry, I'm not much of a bureaucratic man, so I'm not familiar on the intricacies of how the Lord and his system works. What I do know is you best be safe in this city. You know, just sure you're. School, I know you're familiar at least. This city isn't necessarily run by the Lord and his men. It's run by.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it's run by its own group. So just remember that when you're walking through. While they are friendly to the Lord and his men, it's definitely not controlled by the Lord and his people. But hey, you got a tavern right over there if you want to go ahead and rest up a little bit more before you venture onto the city. I don't know if you've got your papers yet, if you applied for that beforehand. But
Thank you for travels.
not
Glad that we made it in one piece.
I'm also happy you did. we owe you a great service. Remember, whenever you want to ride the ferry, free of charge. You earned it.
Oh, well, we greatly appreciated that. Thank you.
Not a problem.
We won't bother you any longer. Thank you so much.
Thank
Be
you.
off our way.
As you end up kind of walking out the docks, you end up seeing what looks like there's a giant building that's off to the side, actually the stable right over next door, a couple of horses. Or there, you end up seeing what looks like a carriage or two just kind of off in that location. But as you end up walking a little bit closer, you end up seeing that the actual this place ends up being kind of posted on a very, very old piece of wood. It looks super raggedy, but it says Doc Dyer's. Doc Dirt's Ale. What do you guys want to do?
Where the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Said, what was the name of it?
Doc Dirt or Ales. So as you end up walking inside this place, you're going to end up seeing, looks like a couple of patrons just kind of sitting in that area. It looks like some of them are a little bit more just kind of to themselves. I want everyone to go ahead and roll with it.
Ooh.
21.
Dirty 20.
21?
15 plus 6.
21? 12?
18.
Okay. So everyone but Reginald's gonna notice it. As you end up walking inside a tavern, looks like you see what looks like somebody who actually probably deals with horse a lot, based off the kind of attire they're wearing. You also end up seeing what looks like an actual like a horse brush is kind of like dangling off their side. They're sipping on some ale. And as you're looking around a little more, you see some other people. It looks like they're not necessarily entirely poor, but might be kind of traders that are coming through the area. You see behind the bar what looks like one individual just kind of like polishing a glass. And he's talking to the people at the bar. And you end up noticing something about him. It looks like he has like a scar that's kind of going across his face and part of his neck. And he's kind of talking and everything. It looks like he kind of recognizes that you've entered the space. And just kind of gives you a little nod, just a little bit of a head nod. Something you're going to end up noticing as you walk in, though, is just looks like the guy who's like kind of standing there off to the side that has some more stuff. Just he really reeks, and that's like really what you're fixing.
Shit. Wait, okay.
Well, Reginald,
We've made it.
you're from here. You're the expert.
Well, never can get quite used to that.
What the shit smell? Excuse me.
I'm gonna make my way to the bar.
First thing that we need to do before we get any closer to the city is try to get papers into the city. We basically have to get those papers into the city. Without those, we can't do it. We'll be lucky to even roll slots as it is. So, do you remember I actually there's something you know something. It is closer towards the walls, but you can visit my own dog.
You think there might be somebody there?
Not inside, but probably next door. That can help us. However, I would, take this word of caution. If you have anything that you're flashing around or flaunting, I would try this.
I have a question for you. Any sort of, when they are letting people into the city, are there any sort of magic detection? Say, for example, if somebody was to magically turn invisible and try to walk through the checkpoint, is that
It's possible. However, magic is severely looked down upon here, and if you get caught doing any sorts of magic, you will be taken away. Can't tell you what happens to you.
Roll history. Yeah, you would remember too that while you're in the city, it's a common thing that the guards, which they really aren't guards, lordsmen, guards at the actual city, that are commissioned stuff. Okay. They will stop anyone at any time, and that's common practice. And ask for
So, or you can just kind of hang out for a minute. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Just hang out here for a second.
okay. Just please be careful.
I will.
Okay.
I've been here a few times. I know the doctor pretty well.
Oh, wait. I almost.
I know the doctor.
I know the doctor. Oh, the doctor.
Doctor.
But yes, if you are caught or even just have the slightest hint of suspicion, the guards will just come up to you and just break. So that is our number one priority. Like, I'll try to get papers to get into the city. There are different types of papers. We just need the basic one to get into the city, or to give us passage, to at least get into the library.
Alright. I think we can think of something. But I do believe it is best we take our time, get to rest, and think of a good plan.
Oh, for sure.
So, Edward, you went over and walked to the bar.
Yeah, I just kind of wait until I can get his line of sight. I'm just gonna call it to him.
Hello there. What's going on usefully?
I'm here on business.
It's business with
Can
I
I?
bring out the skull.
you would be talking to our It's with you can't show that.
Good
Put
enough?
that away. You're a bounty hunter. Doing that in the city is not a good idea.
And what is your protocol for bounty hunting?
It's not my. It's not the matter of my protocol for bounty hunting. It's just the way it is. Okay. Inside of the city limits, you aren't allowed to do any bounty hunting and guild activity. I still carry bounties. I still work with the guild themselves, but you have to be very careful with what's going on. If other people see this, they'll report you to these gods. You don't want that to happen.
It is good to know.
as you end up kind of like listening to him as you lean a little closer, you're gonna watch it like the scar seems to kind of like go all the way across his mouth and down his neck. And as you kind of look closer, it looks like it's actually like not just like scarring, but it's like not from like chemical or from like a burn, but it's like almost like an infection, like almost like pox or something like that. Kind of like took over the entirety of his face. And as you end up seeing a little bit closer, even his mouth would be like scarring. If you end up getting too close to the city and you're showing that stuff around, it's not gonna end well for you. I'm trying to look out for you since you're a bounty hunter.
I appreciate that.
But if you do want contacts, I do carry contacts. No. Don't go telling anyone else in the city this is the case.
Okay, I will keep that in mind.
Is that what you want to say in contacts?
Not right now.
I do have multiple contacts in case. If you're going to take any contacts in the city, you have to understand that everything has to be discreet. Everything. What can I get for you?
Just get me a nice ale from this.
Absolutely. And he's gonna end up kind of going back behind, pouring what is like one of the nicest ales he has. This right here is called the Creeping Ale. 2 silver pieces. It's actually blue right here and this and stuff.
Thank you very much. And so,
2 silver.
said you so.
Okay. So you are going off trying to find somebody. So as you end up kind of looking for the person who actually normally runs the tavern, you're only going to end up seeing the bartender. You're kind of like kind of thinking back. Excuse me, what are you doing? What are you trying to do?
Wait, line with what I was asking you, or is that not?
Yeah, that's all. You're trying to look for the person who runs the tavern.
I'm looking to papers like
We don't do that here. I don't think you understand.
Got you.
After my father passed away from the plague. Recently.
Normally I would
It's just-
buy papers for me and my crew.
I know you would. We normally sell the papers cheaper than they would in the city. We had a deal going with one of the gods. We would normally buy the papers from them and feed out the information. They sell them to us blank and we fill it out. After my father's passing, it hasn't happened.
You have any extra just kind of lying around?
The gods actually, my father passed, came and compensated me.
You know where the nearest
The gods,
area to
since the war has happened, they've cracked down on everything. It's more difficult now to get counterfeits than it would be. So, watching it kind of like actually like reach inside his mouth, kind of moves tongue this time. I'm sorry, I barely survived the plague myself, and my tongue oftentimes gets in the way of what I'm trying to do. You watch it kind of like cock his head to the side, trying to like kind of like grab you, pull his tongue off to the side. I'm just glad that I'm out of the blighted districts. With the diseases been going around, this is terrible. If you're going to want to get papers now going into the city, you're going to have to go through the garden itself. Since the war kicked off, it's been almost impossible for people outside of talking to the guards to get into.
Okay.
They're taking control of the entire application process up there.
Still the same guards as before.
The scale legion, you mean? The part of mercenaries, yeah.
Okay. Where's the closest or shack slash?
The closest Gorsak that I've seen is actually outside of the blighted district. It's gonna be wide open next to the main gates. If you're familiar, obviously, with my father and that, okay, it's probably going to be safest if you don't go through the blighted district.
So what would you say these days?
It's a
as
longer
far as
routing. You could ask one of the chauffeurs over here that can potentially give you passes on a little bit privately. Definitely given the war.
Okay. Appreciate the information.
Oh, that's a problem. No, I feel like I could get through it.
No, I'm good. I play my golf.
was very kind of you, so thank you so much.
Anyone else want to do anything? You guys were sitting over there chatting.
Yeah.
Elena?
The other one. Well, I don't know if Edgar's still busy, but I think we should try to see.
Do you have papers? Or to walk back to the group at this point?
You just asked me if I have papers.
Like, do you actually have like current papers?
I just read it. I can just read it.
No, they're legit. Current.
Yes, actually. So I can get into this. Let me meet with someone. Or in fact, we can all go. What did
Is that
you?
wise? I used to buy papers.
Oh, how did that go?
For me.
And
Well, his father died in the plague, as well as now the bartender has them. So I'm probably not going to buy papers.
so he doesn't have any papers, or what's?
He does not have any papers, and we need to go basically to check. Or the guard check, the guard post. You want legit papers. Not many are very pricey.
Okay,
Not-
look. Okay. You
Yours
said
allowed.
legit. So, if the guards confiscated them, then they'll probably, even if we try to find a guard that we can sway, they probably won't give it to us initially. But we can try to ask the people.
What tier is your papers? Or just show them.
As basic as it can get to get inside. The people here are crafty. So, let's not go directly to the guards yet. Let's keep our options open. Might have someone there. We'll just have to go to my house first.
Well, would it be better to travel in a smaller pack than a larger group? That definitely look out of place.
We can hold up here while you do.
Yeah, we
whatever it
could.
is you might need to do.
We could just split up. Some of us could stay here, and some of us could back. But
It seems like this is going to be a complicated process of. So,
it could.
there's a
and
few
for
rooms
those-
here at least.
Those that might be interested.
I understand.
I did not rest well on the ship.
I mean, I could use a longer rest, but I mean,
Are you guys able to get papers for everyone, or do you have to be there?
We are going to try. We're going to get some information first, and whatever we find out, we'll relay to you guys.
at this point, based off the conversation I just had with the bartender, I have no idea. Originally, yes. Like, before I could. Now, we need to see where it is because of the war.
Okay. Well, whoever's welcome, whoever wants to come more welcome to come. Awesome.
I'd say
I'm gonna stay and get some rest.
Okay. All right. So, you and me then. Let's go.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and end there as the two of you end up leaving the tower and start walking down the path over towards and through one of the lighted districts. So as that happens, the three of you are going to end up starting to kind of bed down a little more. So we'll go ahead and do that really quick. So for payment for a basic room in this tavern, it would be roughly, if you want luxury room, it's up to you. So a basic room at this tavern is going to be 4 silver pieces. A luxury room, which is kind of like what you'd see in like more of a premium suite, like a holiday kind of thing. That's going to be like 6 silver. There you go.
What? Get 3 of them hoes. Know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you guys end up getting 3
bathtub.
luxury, and actually, you get the 3 only luxury you have. There you go.
Y'all don't get it.
So you guys get a luxury
They don't
living
get
over
papers.
here this time.
You get a bubble bath.
Yep, 6 silver pieces. All right, so as you guys end up doing that, the two of you end up heading over to the Y district right outside of Shao, so we'll end there. So thank y'all so much for joining us today with this episode of Millennial Tavern. It has been great. Couple fights, couple cool things, and we finally got to the outskirts of Prison Zone. Long awaited, but
Shadowstone.
There's a lot of stones.
there's so many stones.
Quite the day.
But we are
Going
here now
unstone.
in Shadowstone, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Lots of drama, lots of things going on in the city. Super excited to have you guys explore everything, and we'll see exactly how the party's able to get into the city if they are here in the coming session. So thank y'all so much, and tune in next week. We'll be back at again here on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Anyone have anything they want to go ahead and toss in?
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Cool. Ugly and I'm proud. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a fantastic rest of your week, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.